Hello. Hope everybody's doing okay on this Danganronpa Thursday. Uh, I'm probably going. I see Twee is here. Hi, Twee. Welcome. I don't know. What am I trying to say here? My voice acting might be a little weird this time around. Because normally I use open back headphones just for general use. Um, and I can hear myself talk pretty well when I do that because since they're open back, it doesn't block any audio from outside the headphones from entering my ears, right? Well, my cables for my pair of open back headphones broke today, so I currently have on a pair of closed back noise canceling headphones. Hello, other one dude. And as a result, the sound of my own voice, like I can hear myself talking just fine, but it's really like muffled. I guess I could like just take one of my earphones off when I'm playing. That's actually probably fine because I can't hear myself that well when I have them both on. But if I have it one just like a little bit off, I can hear myself okay. Never mind. We can work with that. What to go over before we start while I wait for everyone to gather? I played more Picayune Dreams after our stream last time and discovered some things, namely, that in the like as I was making progress on those runs, I was earning experience points I could use to buy permanent between run upgrades, and I just didn't engage with that mechanic at all in the stream. The other, and this is the more important one, being that game has a button that toggles auto aim, where it automatically snaps your cursor to whatever enemy is closest to you and just does that. And boy, howdy, that is really an important feature for surviving a lot of that game's more hectic waves. I did actually get the off stream. I did get the first like the normal ending for Picayune Dreams. That game's really fun. I'm gonna continue to play it. Not on stream, because it will be more of the same basically. But that game's really good, especially because now that Steam Summer Sale is on. If you liked that stream last time, it would be very good to go check that game out. I actually don't. Saying this like it matters. I actually don't know if it's on sale for Steam Summer Sale. I assume it is. It is. It's $3.50. Which notably, the game itself is a whole $5 normally, so it doesn't really make that huge of a difference. But like, if that $5 seemed like too big of a thing to invest in Picayune Dreams, you can now get it for $3.50, and it's definitely worth it. That game's very good. I would also say get the soundtrack because that soundtrack is also very good. That's really all I had for between stuff. G-Cook's finished. I like that show. I don't know if that show's good, but I like it. It's really all I have to say about that. That isn't like just getting deep into the weeds of spoilers that nobody else gives a shit about. So with that in mind, with all my stuff set up and I think working properly, I am gonna get the Danganronpa started up as soon as I locate it. Here it is. Oh, right. I need to actually switch to the correct input. There we go. There we go. Back to the normal volume. It's always my favorite thing in video games when like the settings are configured such that they don't actually respect your settings until like when you start the game, which results in you getting your ears blown out by like Elden Ring or whatever. I take it everything looks okay on my end. I take it sounds all right as well. I can't imagine having a different headphones would actually mess with the audio setup at all. Doesn't look like it has. Well, either way, we'll get started. And I will adjust my headphones slightly and take a sip of this delicious tea.
My adorable mono hubs. Little Monotaro, little Mana Funny, little Mana Dumb, and the rest.
He definitely remembers their names.
Oh, why did you have to die? Your lives were irreplaceable. My grief is piling up like freshly fallen snow. I told them, make the most of your life, 'cause you only get one shot at it. And once it's over, nothing can replace it. Oh, why did they take their lives for granted? If only they cared about their lives, they would have worked harder to earn my love.
So true.
It's all their fault. Bad stuff always happens to kids whose parents don't love them.
It occurs to me I should actually probably at some point... Actually, can I do it from here? Well, no, I don't want to dox myself on... Well, whatever, fuck it. Can I, like, edit the volume of the screenshot indicator from here? Honestly, it doesn't look like it. Well, you know what? I just don't need it to play sound. There you go. Because I love you.
But the more I think about it, why did those kids even exist?
That's a great question, Monokuma.
What's an irreplaceable life anyway?
Voyage without passion or purpose. The morning after Gonta was declared the Blackened, we gathered in the dining hall, as always. I have a puppy who's desperate to get into my space office. Give me 1 second. Hi, Boo-Boo. Go ahead and get comfy. Go ahead and get comfy, Boo-Boo. Ugh. As always? No, how could that be? No, that's not how I'd say that line. No. How could that be? With everything that happened yesterday. I watched 2 of my friends die. I watched Kokichi be evil. I watched a teddy bear give birth to that giant praying mantis from Baki. And then I watched that giant praying mantis from Baki kill someone because this giant praying mantis wasn't imaginary. Kind of giving Shuichi's inner monologue a little bit of a Tim Rogers. Even in such a dark time, one of us was still bright, trying to cheer us all up. Yeah, Kaito's got coughing blood-up-itis. It's really fucked up. Jeez, don't be stupid, guys. There's no way I'd die, you know?
I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Yeah, what I just said.
Hey,
Are you really okay?
Got it.
I'm telling you, I'm just fine. I wasn't feeling great yesterday, but after a good night's sleep, I'm all better. I'm 100% better now. But there's no way you'd get better so much quickly There's no way you'd get better so quickly after coughing up that much blood. I told you, didn't I? I just coughed too much and cut my throat a little, that's all. Are you sure? Warming up throatitis. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard? Or suffering from a chronic illness?
Idiot.
Don't be stupid. If I had a chronic illness, I wouldn't stand a chance in astronaut training. Seriously, you guys are worrying too much. Just because y'all love me and can't help yourself. Of course, we'd be worried.
My bad.
But I'm serious. Oh. I hope that came through my mic. I apologize in advance if there are any issues with recording. Now my dog who came into my space office wants to leave because she is scared of the thunder. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You'll have to forgive me if I have to get up quite a bit. My dogs get finicky when there's thunder and such. My bad, but I'm serious. You don't need to worry about me anymore. Are you kidding me? And now they're scratching the door again. Hold on. You have to get comfy, little girl. You have to get up 5 times a minute. Sorry about that. Like, it literally, as soon as I sat down, started getting big, ice thunderstorms in the area, but nothing to be done about it. It's been that way every single night this week, basically. I should have told you guys I wasn't feeling well. I made you worry for nothing.
Come on, man.
Okay, don't glare at me like that. If I do start to feel bad again, I'll have you guys help me, okay? Now that's out of the way, let's eat. Yeah, come on guys, let's all eat. Kaito spoke cheerily, then left to go get his meal. Is there really nothing wrong? If you heard that, I'm not sure, but I just saw my external power supply flicker. My internet's still on, but we'll see if that lasts. It's not raining a ton, so we might be okay. With what I saw yesterday, how can I act like nothing's wrong? Despite Kaito's remarks, he should probably receive medical attention just in case. Now we've got another reason why we need to get out of here.
Okay.
And on top of that, we need to do it fast.
But
escaping is all well and good, but what does the outside look like? We still don't know what the secret of the outside world is either. Goto wouldn't tell us what it was because it'd give us so much despair we'd want to die.
what was that?
I don't know why I've not said it like that. If that's true, then what could possibly be happening outside the academy? Taking sippies of my tea. Kaito returned to the table, his hands full of food.
I mean...
We can't figure that out just thinking about it, so there's no point wasting your brain power.
But...
You know, like Yoshiyuki Tomino's brain powered. Can you tell that someone's been watching Yoshiyuki Tomino movies and anime lately? But we can't simply not think about...
You know...
Sure, there's a chance the outside world is messed up because of Monokuma. But making us worry about it is what Monokuma wants. He's using it to put pressure on us. For some reason, this side effect of the headphone situation is that my JJ is kind of turning into like a bad Lance Reddick a little bit. Kokichi and Gonta just snapped under that pressure. The outside world is probably fine. Only time I'm doing that delivery. You're such an optometrist. Can you prescribe some rose-colored glasses for me too? That's good. I think you mean optimist.
But you know,
Either way, there's something to think about now. That's something to think about once we get outside. So focus on that now.
Shuichi!
Not really. The line seems strange. As a detective, what are your thoughts on this, Shuichi?
Okay.
I've considered a few theories, but I can't say for sure.
You're right.
Well, that's understandable. There are barely any clues.
Since the incident yesterday, Kaito won't look me in the eyes. He must still be angry. But I had no choice. I had no other options. My deduction wasn't wrong. If I hadn't identified Gonta as the culprit, we would all be dead. For the rest of us to survive, Gonta had to be sacrificed. There was nothing I could do.
hey, so
I'm glad we're talking about how to escape, but where'd he go? Kokichi.
Huh?
Your new little boyfriend. You know, I know what you're all about, you trollop. The instant Kaito spoke his name, a nervous energy shot through us.
No.
I haven't seen him. Even if I did, I'd be the one running away.
I haven't seen him either. It's like he has completely vanished.
He's apparently really good at hide and seek, so he's probably just hiding somewhere. You can't just let that person be. He's a little too dangerous. No, not just a little. Because he had this really off-model side profile shot where he gloated about being super evil. He enjoys watching us suffer. His face just screams that he's having fun whenever he sees us suffer. He's not normal. There's obviously something wrong with him. Also, he's the freaking Joker, baby.
How annoying.
To him, it's normal sticks. To him, it's normal bread. He puts all of his dishes, not his dishes, fuck, his clothes in the he puts his clothes in the dishwasher on crazy. If we weren't in this killing game, I would have assassinated him already. Ironic. The rules of this game actually make it harder to kill.
hey,
Maki roll, that's not good. Playing this killing game is just what Monokuma wants us to do. I know.
Yeah?
Is Maki Roll a nickname for Maki? That's a good nickname. It makes me want to take a bite out of her with soy sauce and spicy mustard, right, Maki Roll?
Do you want to die?
Sorry.
I guess I don't know just how close we are just yet. Hey, if we don't do anything, we'll be killed by Kokichi next. I bet even now he's hiding somewhere and plotting against us.
No.
No, actually, we're safe right now. Kokichi told us that his objective was to win the killing game. He wouldn't risk a murder that would so obviously implicate him.
But he might be planning to make us suffer some other way, like how he used Gonta. Anyway, we need to find him as soon as... Here I am! Monokuma,
Why?
What are you doing here?
I've got business with you guys, of course.
What's the point?
It's our prize, right? Hurry up and give it to us.
Okay.
Can do.
You're being awfully compliant.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. I can't refuse you all, not when I'm all alone and outnumbered.
Outnumbered?
Well,
But I'm not used to being alone. Back in the day, I was alone from start to finish. Anyway, here's your prize this time.
you get 2 keys. This one is the last real key, and this one is the real last key.
I find it harder to do the Mickey Mouse voice when my hearing is cut off in the way that it is. I hope it's coming through identifiably as bad Mickey Mouse.
Well, what's the difference?
Now then,
Go find the areas that these keys will unlock.
bye-bye.
See you later. Bye, Aurora. Remember that old chestnut?
What should we do?
So what should we do about this new area?
I think we should prioritize searching for that new area over searching for Kokichi. It likely contains a flashback light, and we may discover some new facts.
Why, you...
So you're saying humans are low priority. Typical for a bloodless, tearless machine man.
I'm not sure we're close enough for you to be making jokes like that.
Hey,
What do you want to do, Kaito?
I'm worried about Kokichi, but there's no point worrying about him all the time. Our first priority is to solve the mystery of this academy. Let's investigate.
Then.
All right, I'll hold on to that.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Without meeting my eyes, Kaito placed the key into my palm.
Kaito, Shuichi, what's the matter? You both seem different today.
well...
Don't really. I don't know if that line really was. Read the mood, Kivo. It's fine, so let's go already. We split up and began our search. I genuinely have no idea where these keys go. I feel like one must be... Like, there must be something in the, that top floor area that was so sparsely fleshed out. One of them kind of looks like a car key, almost. Oh, I bet... Actually, I think I know where one of them goes, but I'm gonna go check the top floor again anyway. It occurs to me, I bet one of them goes to the black and white door. Down by in between the main school area and the gym. And I bet that's like Kokichi's lab or something. I don't think we ever got Kokichi's lab. At least I don't think we did. No mysterious objects in here. Oh yeah, and there was there a fake door up here too, or am I projecting? Looks so obviously like there'd be something here. Huh. If I move at all, it makes the camera go away, so I have to actually stand still. Hey, Monokuma. There is a door here. Wait, no, that's just the lab. There's a door here, though. Extravagant door. Last real key, I suppose. The key works, but it won't turn.
Could it be?
Ticking? Sensing danger, I hurriedly backed away from the door and then... It exploded. A trap? That was dangerous. I could have really been hurt. Or even killed. The key... It's still here. Can it be used for something else? From the look of this door, it must be an ultimate lab. Whose lab is this? There are only a few of us left who don't have a lab yet.
All right.
I should check inside. When I turn the knob... It won't open.
Yeah.
Oh, that research lab is closed because the owner is dead.
The owner is dead? Is this like, oh my god, what's his name? Not Ayanami. The guy who died first. Rontaro. Rontaro something.
Hey,
Per the rules, if a student dies before their ultimate research lab is opened, then the lab will remain closed.
That's the first time I'm hearing this.
That's because it's the first time I mentioned it.
There's no point in complaining to Monokuma. This is his academy. Anyway, if this lab belongs to someone who died,
Then
is this Rontaro's lab?
How disappointing. You'd know what his talent was if you went in his lab. It'd be quite a dramatic development if you learned what his talent was right now.
What does that mean?
Yes, what does that mean?
to tell you the truth,
That sort of unexpected development can only happen in a real killing game like this one.
I don't know.
Oh well, what a waste. I can't believe that idiot killed him.
Well, whatever Rontaro's talent was, it doesn't seem, you know, I mean, like, you know, Rontaro's lab. I am curious about his talent, but it's too late now. Goodbye. So it's not good for anything. Well, I was right there with something up here, but not about what was up here, and I didn't actually need to go there, probably. But that's okay. We learned. I still think we... Okay, so actually, who's alive? That's important to know. So Shuichi is alive. I know where Shuichi's lab is. It's on this floor. Kaito's alive. I don't believe we found his lab. Kokichi is alive. We have not found his lab. Kibo is alive. His lab is the one that landed on top of Muse. Himiko's lab is down on the first floor. Maki's lab is on the second floor. And Samugi's lab is also up here on the 6th floor. Or 5th floor, whichever floor this is. Well, not this floor, but, you know, the one I was just on. I guess the 5th floor. With that in mind, we'll go try the black and white door, because that one seems like a likely culprit. And then failing that, we'll look around the outside of the thing to see if we find it. My noise gate is preventing any of this very dramatic thunder from coming through if I'm not talking. So you'll just have to trust me when I say it is very blustery out. Oh yeah, and I can actually see the interior of that room on the mini-map now. I don't think I used to be able to. Hey man, are we cool? Kaito still won't look me in the eyes. Talking to him is going to be awkward. Man. Maki, are we cool?
Hey,
I wonder where Kokichi is. There are only so many places he can hide.
No.
I'm not sure. It's possible that he's always on the move to avoid being caught.
That punk.
That guy's really twisted if he enjoys people suffering that much. But I'm not any better. I take people's lives for a living.
Hey!
Don't say it like that, Makiro. You're facing your past self. Unlike Kokichi, he doesn't even want to try and change. That's the worst decision you can make.
You're right.
True.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Just so depressed. She's like, fuck, just say something. I hate both of you. Not the real last key. Last real key? It's unlocked. Alright, let's go. I can see a spiral staircase. It looks pretty long. Where does a staircase lead? I think it's very funny if the evil... Actually, I guess this could be the astronaut lab if it's going all the way to the top and maybe it's an observatory, but I do think it's funny to imagine this being the evil villain lab. This is a pretty long staircase. Where does it lead? Because this is how you would build the interior of a lighthouse, actually. Like the bit where you actually have to do the walk up to the platform where the actual lamp is. It would be this kind of spiral staircase, usually with that big ring out area in the middle. Finally reached the top. I feel as if there's something there. It's best to be cautious. Oh yeah, look, it's the astronaut lab. Is this another ultimate lab? Then it must be...
Got it.
finally, it looks like this is my research lab.
Kaito.
Those stairs were long and such a pain. I'm tired. Someone give me a piggyback ride.
They might just climb all these stairs just for the ultimate astronauts lab?
Hey!
What do you mean, just? This is the main stage, and it's finally been revealed.
Hey.
I'm tired. Hey, someone give me a piggyback ride.
Hey.
Anyway, let's go inside. There might be something useful in here. Probably.
Don't screw around.
What do you mean, probably? It's gotta be full of super important stuff.
Hey!
Isn't anyone gonna give me a piggyback ride?
I'm not gonna give you a piggyback ride.
Let's go inside then.
Ground control to Major Tom. It's me, Kaito Momota. Here in my virtual reality cockpit training simulator, where I play with levers and buttons and gizmos all day long.
Kaito still won't look me in the eyes. Talking to him is gonna be awkward. Let's take a gander at all the crap. There's a window. I can see the school in the courtyard.
It's pretty high up, but I guess that's obvious from how tall that staircase is.
Looks like this is the top floor.
So my room's at the very top?
Then...
Yeah, so what? Does the other window on the other side have other dialogue? The window looks down on the school building and courtyard. There's nothing above. It seems this is the top floor. Survey says no. Planetarium device. Oh. It's a very large machine, perhaps for a planetarium. You can project the stars on the ceiling with this. It's quite the facility. You can buy a small version of it on Amazon for like $100. Monokuma finally cheaping out at the very end. But I guess he doesn't have any of his slave children to make the thing for him anymore, so this is the best he can do. This is amazing. It looks like the cockpit of a spaceship.
It's pretty cool. perfect for my research lab.
You.
You can operate this? I mean, it's probably just a simulator, but
Yeah, I've never seen this machine, but I've trained with something like it. Well, I guess it'll all work out.
what reckless confidence. I don't ever want to be in any vehicle you're driving.
You know,
But, wow, is this really a simulator? I feel like it's too elaborate. Nah, no way it's real. I mean, what would it even operate? This game is not beating the allegations that, like, we're not on Earth, we're on, like, an exocolony or something, and, like, this is all part of, like, a big, like, launching a thing into space to try and see about making a new human society. Like a certain other video game I won't name because it's huge spoilers for a similarly long visual novel. At that moment...
Hey.
Hey, come look at this.
Huh?
Something wrong?
Well,
I found this in the back.
Huh?
What is this? A file? It says the Gopher Project on it. The Jorker! Hello, Vest. Or Vesty. I can never remember. I'm sorry. I have the brain of a pea. The Gopher Project? Didn't that come up in a thing? Yeah, there we go. Countries from all over the world work together to create a meteorite defense plan. But none of us can remember the details of that. So this file has information about the project?
what?
So what does it say?
Okay.
Hold on, I'll read it. Yeah, kinda. If it's anything like the other game, and again, like, this is me, like, Saturn has read one thing, but the whole idea would be, and, like, why you would have the killing game, I imagine, would be, like... If the whole point of this killing game is that the only successful thing is for everyone to just mutually accept they won't escape, and to just nobody kill each other, and, like, assume that, like, Monokuma's first incentive / threat was just a bluff, that being the thing that goes, okay, fine, this batch of memory implanted clones or whatever are suitable for beginning a new civilization. We can deploy the actual, like, terraforming or whatever, and if they fail, then it's not meant to be. That would be my assumption based on a different game I played that has a similar plot device. The Gopher Project. The last hope to save humanity from the disaster raining down in space. Raining down from space, even. Burdened with this imperative project are boys and girls of exceptional talent. That is the purpose of the Gopher Project.
hey,
Well, what about the rest of it? What's it say?
Don't tease us, just say it already.
Well, that's...
The rest of it's blacked out. I can't read any further. What did you say?
damn.
Did Monokuma do this? Damn it, he's just screwing with us.
Hey.
Do you think this part about boys and girls of exceptional talent is referring to us?
Hey!
And what could the seeds of future hope mean? And what's this about the new world?
Is this?
This is like Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark?
Because.
Well, Noah's Ark was built with gopher wood. Oh, I didn't know that, actually.
So,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Of course, it's just a story from the Bible, but to choose that name in particular, it does seem related. But how is all this related to the Academy? To us?
None of that makes any sense.
Well,
If we find the next flashback light, we might be able to remember something about it. Now that you mention it, where is it? It doesn't seem like it's in this lab.
all right.
So it must be somewhere else. We gotta look for it first.
that's true.
You're right. This place is useless to us now.
So,
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Because we gotta find the flashback light.
A flashback light. Our last hope. But it's something that Monokuma created.
I don't want to depend on something that Monokuma has touched. But there's nothing we can do. There's no other way to restore our memories. That appears to be it for the Ultimate Astronauts Lab. I do think it's very funny they put the black and white checkered door as to make you believe for even 1 second that this might be the Kokichiyama lab when you finally get to this part in the game, only to do this big elaborate spiral staircase to go to the Ultimate Astronauts Lab. I wonder if there's a specific reason for that, or if they just thought it would be funny to do. It's also like, this is a very evil villain lair hallway, right? I was gonna say the big question is where the other door is, but it occurs to me I can check the map and see if other people are around anywhere. Like perhaps Gongiji. Like perhaps Gongiji. But I can't actually fast travel, so I do have to walk there myself. I want to see my little boy. The greenery is completely gone. This place really feels mechanical now. It looks like construction's almost done, but what happens then? An Ultimate Academy, the likes of which we've never seen before. Will we ever find out what that means? I know they're down there, but I want to run around and look at stuff a little bit. God, what a... Whoever designed this building should be killed. I hate it. It is pouring cats and also dogs outside. Even still. I'm very grateful that my connection to twitch.tv has persisted for the last 45 minutes. So I was kind of thinking for a minute there, it couldn't possibly. What's up, Smoothie? But we've only got 2 last keys. We would have been better off with a thief's key and a magic key.
Huh?
Why is that? Oh, don't worry about it. I was just talking to myself. But how many times has this happened now? What do you mean? Class trial ends, we get Monokuma's prizes, then we search for a new area. You know, that same flow, over and over. And the fact that all the murders keep happening in the areas we discover. I sort of thought maybe it'd be better if we didn't find anything.
But
To solve the mystery of this academy, we're going to have to use the flashback lights to remember the truth. Of course, I know we need to do that too. Alright, I'm just going to stop worrying about it. We need to live for Gonta and everyone else, and escape this place.
okay.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, then I'll plainly look around the school. I'll let you know if I find anything. Goodbye! How long has that thing been there? Well, it's probably where I need to go.
There aren't many doors left that can be opened with the keys Monokuma gave us, correct? There is a door in that wall. Perhaps we can get in. There's something next to the door that seems to resemble a keyhole.
Thanks, bestie. Ramble, 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 ramble. That sound. Was it the giant door unlocking? Is this Kokichi's lab? Cyber Courtyard! What is this place?
This is...
I feel like I'm on the set of a sci-fi movie. A mecha could pop out at any moment. Perhaps the RX-78-2 Gundam, sometimes called the White Devil.
It took every ounce of my strength to hold in what I wanted to say.
Cyber Courtyard. This is different from the other places we've seen so far. And this maze-like hallway, perhaps, is to defend the building that it leads to.
Here's the boss chamber where you fight the boss. What is this? This shutter is huge.
This is...
It seems to be well fortified. That is, an electric barrier. We can't raise the shutter while it's active.
Hey!
If they're protecting it this strongly, there must be some secret in there.
Yes.
That's a possibility. Let's investigate to see if we can get in.
Wait, it's dangerous, don't...
Berzap!
Before I could finish my warning, Kibo approached the shutter and...
What is this?
Kibo!
Kibo, get away from... Oh my! Tusk, tusk, tusk! Don't you go setting off the alarm now! Come on, out of the way so I can turn off that alarm! Jeez, you guys gotta be more careful!
Huh?
Be careful? What was that alarm for? It was so loud.
Yeah?
Oh, that's the alarm system!
Here.
You see that motion sensor alarm above the shutter?
Oh,
In order to turn it off, you need to use an alarm remote.
hey,
A super loud alarm will blare if you approach the shutter without turning off the system. I'm saying this because it's going to factor into the murder that's going to happen in a couple hours.
Why?
Why is there an alarm system here of all places? This place is so important that it needs beefed up security. I guess while I'm here, I'll also explain the electric barrier.
hey,
To turn it off, you gotta enter a 59-digit code in the control panel next to the shutter. I'll tell you what the code is, but only once, so make sure you memorize it.
Hey!
Wait, slow down, please. 503. What was the rest?
Only 3 numbers? Come on, robot! I know you can do better than that! An electric barrier and an alarm system. That's pretty tight security.
Why?
What are they guarding so closely? What could be in there?
here.
Like I said, this is a very important place.
My mood is
Well, it
swinging.
used to be important, but that was a long time ago. Now it's just pointless.
Huh?
Pointless?
Yeah.
Yep, it's pointless. So I might as well give you guys the alarm remote. You can use it to turn off the motion sensor alarm above the shutter.
Right.
See? Turned off the alarm system, didn't it?
Now just use the control panel to deactivate the electric barrier and you can go inside.
Can you repeat that code you mentioned earlier?
Huh? How annoying. Since it's your first visit, I'll let you inside just this once.
Monokuma walked up to the control panel, quickly punched in the numbers, and I did screenshot those numbers in case I can use them to get in, but I don't know if it was the complete code or not.
Okay.
Now you just gotta manually raise the shutter and you can go inside. You can either use the control panel inside to restore the alarm system and the electric barrier, or just use the control panel out here. Or do nothing, and the barrier and the alarm will stay off.
Now then.
Well then, safe travels. This is gonna be important when someone gets killed.
He just let us into this highly secured area. What's his game?
Shuichi!
Let's go, Shuichi. We have no other direction but to move forward. My inner voice is telling me, hope moves forward.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Ah, over there, it's an exisol.
All 5 of them are here. It's too dangerous. Let's run.
Oh, wait a second. They aren't moving. They're not reacting to us, and the lights are off.
That's right.
Oh, now that you mention it, you're right. I wonder what's going on.
Well, without the Cubs around, there's no one to pilot them, right?
Surprise! This is actually the exisol hangar. Yep, this is where the exisols are stored.
A facility for storing exisols?
Hey,
This is where I was guarding the precious exisols so no one would mess with them. But it's pointless now.
That's...
Is it because the monocubs are gone? No one can control the exisols anymore?
What? No one can control them anymore.
Am I wrong?
Oh, don't worry about my reaction just now. I thought a somewhat over-the-top reaction would put you guys on the defensive.
Do not mock me!
What does that mean?
Now, don't get so worked up. You may be a machine, but you're not a demon model.
The deactivated exisols. Is this hangar pointless now that the monocubs are gone? If that's true, is nothing threatening us anymore? All 5 exisols are being stored right here. Here, right now. They aren't moving at all. Are the exisols not going to move anymore? Are they no longer going to be used against us? Ah, this control panel.
That's...
This is most likely the control panel for the alarm system and the electric barrier.
Yes, it seems like it. But there's no reason to turn the barrier back on, so we shouldn't touch it.
Are you saying that because I don't have the 59-digit code to deactivate it memorized? Because all robots can memorize more than 3 digits. Is that what you were implying?
That's not how it's delivered. They say,
Because all robots can memorize more than 3 digits. Is that what you're implying?
No.
no?
Oh, well, okay. I thought you were being rude to me for no reason.
A hydraulic press. Put Kokichi in that. This is a huge, powerful machine.
That's...
This hydraulic press is probably used to scrap decommissioned exisols.
Scrap them?
Yeah.
Yes, even the exisols could not withstand being crushed by a giant metal slab.
You're right.
True.
By the way,
Also, it seems you can control the hydraulic press using that control panel over there.
There's an up and down button, as well as an emergency stop button. There's a safety notice written here. The hydraulic press uses an infrared sensor. For safety reasons, this device will come to a halt when the sensor detects a living organism. This is also going to be important in the murder. The hydraulic press is an infrared sensor, blah 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 blah.
that's...
Just read all that. I need to drink some tea. Yummy, yummy. If someone accidentally ended up in the press, the machine would stop.
What do you think, Shuichi?
Huh?
Of the safety function? I don't know.
Well then.
Let's give it a try.
Try what? As I stood there confused, Kibo suddenly got under the press. Wait, Kibo, it said organic, not alive.
Shuichi, please. Please what? If the press comes to a stop when it detects a person, what will happen if it detects me? Let's find out.
Are you sure about that? I don't know if the sensor will work.
Don't worry. If I sense any danger, I'll move out of the way.
With all the speed of an elderly senior citizen.
I just really want to try it out. If I don't, I'll never be able to rest in peace when I die.
He's not going to change his mind about this, though I did think his joke was kind of cute.
Okay, let's do it. But get out of there if it's dangerous, okay?
Certainly. Now, if you would be so kind, start it up.
It would be really embarrassing if this killed Kibo and I had to turn myself in. Convinced by Kibo's enthusiasm, I pressed the button. And then... the CG model!
Oh no!
That was a close one.
Wait!
Yes, it was. Why did you do that?
Why?
Why didn't you press the force stop button, Shuichi? It's not my fault. But at least we know now.
Unfortunately...
It seems I'm only perceived as a machine, not a human. This will also be important in the murder, I'm sure. Press me, Shuichi. Is this not a common human mating ritual? Put me in the hydraulic press. It's time for my 4 p.m. dick flattening, Shuichi.
For now...
Well, this hydraulic press, that is.
You're right.
Yeah. A washing machine. Kibo, can we put you in there? This looks like a car wash. Is it for cleaning the exosols?
This is...
That seems comfortable.
Comfortable, huh? What is this door? Could this be Kokichi's lab? The bathroom and the exosol hanger? Why is the exosol hanger got an evil toilet? Hold up, what's with this evil toilet? Why the toilet evil for? This is a bathroom. It doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. Suppose that makes sense. I'm sure I'm the first person to be in here in a while. Monokuma and the Monokubs certainly don't need to use the bathroom. But then, why is there a bathroom here in the first place? If they were under the impression we'd never be here, why make a bathroom? Does that mean I was wrong? Well, there's nothing that concerns me here, so I'll go back. Fucked up evil toilet. I can't even inspect it. Despite it being the most evil toilet ever concocted by anyone's mind. They stole that bathroom. They stole that toilet from the Doomwad bathroom remodel, with like the black marble floors and shit. Oh, I still have things to investigate around here. I suppose I should talk to Kibo directly.
I have always suspected that I'm perceived as just a machine. But it is rather harrowing to have that suspicion confirmed before my eyes.
100%.
I may be just a machine to this press, but I'm sure other tests will confirm my humanity.
Yeah, for sure, dude. So do I have to investigate other things? Let's find out ourselves. Looks like a car wash for cleaning exosols, nothing. Hydraulic press. Huge, powerful hydraulic press, perhaps for disposing of exosols. There's an infrared sensor on this hydraulic press. It's a safety function that prevents the press from crushing living things.
I see.
It seems I'm only perceived as a machine, not a person. Well, to this hydraulic press, that is.
You're right.
Yeah. See, I don't know what other one, dude, because so far the signs have all been, because it's like, there's a preference for making it legible to the mystery. The signs have all been, as far as I can tell, completely honest. It's the same dialogue I got earlier. This, I think, is the... Yeah, it's the same one I got earlier.
No.
So is there something... Oh, is there this arm? Painting machine. This huge machine has several moving arms. It's used for making big gunpla.
This is...
I think a gunpla of the Exosol would be cute. Or like any other kind of like model kit. This machine's probably used to paint the And that's not his fucking voice. What am I doing?
This machine is probably used to paint the exosols.
You're right.
Ah, right. It does kind of smell like paint thinner.
Which means I could potentially use this machine to give myself a makeover.
No.
I don't think you need a makeover. You're great just the way you are, Kibo.
Yeah.
Well, of course I am.
Then why bring it up? I've investigated everything here. This is definitely a hangar for the exosols, but they're deactivated. Monokuma might be right. This place no longer has any purpose.
Hey, Shuichi.
There you are. I was looking for you.
Hey.
Come to the dining hall. Samugi says she wants everyone to meet there.
Huh?
Samugi?
Right.
She told me she found something. It's probably the flashback light.
Okay.
Anyway, come as soon as you can. I'm gonna go on ahead.
The next flashback light. What will we remember this time?
All right.
I should head to the dining hall.
Yes, I would like to leave.
Now I have to run through this whole kit and also caboodle. That's really long for seemingly no reason at all. I made my chamomile a little too strong. It doesn't taste very good. I have to save. It's been about an hour. Sadly, I don't think I'm allowed to waste time doing minigame crap until, I haven't been going back to the gambling hall and actually doing the minigames to show shit off, but I will do that after this session, because I do want to see if I can get like the thing with like the Hotel Kuma Sutra key or whatever, and see what that is. If I do that, I'll do that like I did with the Kokichi social link scenes, where I will like live voice act them before the game next time. That's also assuming I even get the opportunity to do that. I don't really know how 5 or 6 are going to be laid out. Like I was kind of thinking like I would, when we get to daily life, hang out with Samugi, but I also don't know if we're going to get free time or not. Because our cast is really reduced. They might try and move things along, but I don't know. We still don't know where Kokichi is, or where Kokichi's lab is. Unless the Exosol hangar is his lab, but it wasn't flagged in that way, so I don't know.
Is everyone here? Guys, it's serious.
Yeah, you found the flashback light, didn't you? Let's use it already.
Oh, sorry, it's not the flashback light.
It's not. I honestly thought that's what this was all about.
What's that mean?
And why did you call us all here? I had to go to the bathroom.
No.
I found something pretty serious. I thought I should tell everyone right away.
Pretty serious.
Samogi!
So, what did you find?
It's from that one thing.
Those letters Gonta found in the courtyard? There's more added to them again.
Oh, you also found those? The letters in the courtyard.
It looks like the message is complete now. We can finally read it. And it says... The world is mine. This world is mine. Kokichi Oma. That's what's written there.
What?
This world is mine?
What's that mean?
What's going on? What's our name? What's going on? Why is Kokichi's name...
So that's what it means. It was all just a prank by Kokichi.
A prank?
He kept adding to that message just so he could make fun of us. Seriously, what a messed up guy.
I see. That definitely seems like something Kokichi would do.
That is true, but is that all there is to it? When Gonta had first found the writing, all it said was horsey, like that Pokemon. Over time, more letters were added. Eventually, it read, This world is mine, Kokichi Oma. Can we really just describe it to Kokichi's pranks?
You know,
Well, who cares about Kokichi? More importantly, what about the flashback light? It seems no one has found it yet.
Maybe that's Kokichi's fault too? He probably found it first and hid it.
I see.
That is possible.
Like I thought.
We need to do something and find him.
No, there's no need to bother with him. The best way to deal with guys like him is to ignore them. So let's just leave him be.
What's wrong?
You say that, but you were the angriest out of all of us. No. No, that's not his voice.
No, there was something I was just thinking about.
Thinking about?
I mean,
It's still a little too early to tell you guys, but,
leave it to me.
well, just leave it to me. There's no need for you guys to worry. I'll figure it all out.
What are you talking about?
Figure what out?
Hey guys,
I mean, I'm gonna get you guys out of here.
Kaito's gonna get us out of here?
Yeah, there's that reckless confidence again.
Reckless? Huh, you guys just don't get it. Jeez, heroes always are misunderstood.
Hey,
Hero or whatever, it doesn't matter. Just don't overdo it.
of course.
Yeah, leave it to me. I'll overdo it enough for all of us.
Perhaps Kaito's confidence is baseless. But it's sort of a relief to have someone so confident in a time like this. A hero. He might really be one. Bing bong ding dong. We weren't able to find the flashback light, so we all left the dining hall and returned to our rooms. Wait a minute, for real? For real, for real? There's still some time left today. So, what should I do?
Free time start. All right.
Is Kokichi... I don't need to hang out with him. Because, like, I already maxed him out. Is he anywhere, though? Would they let you hang out with him? Could you find him and hang out with him? Seemingly not. Oh, I got a little baby puppy. He wants to be let out of the room now. 1 second. Alright. So I feel like Maki's the, like, Kokichi's not available. We've already finished Maki. I'm kind of between Kaito and Samugi. I feel like it's funny to not bond with Kaito just at all. I don't know. I like the idea that he's our best friend, but also we don't really know him. Maybe I'll hang out with Samugi. I don't know. Does anyone here have any opinions about Samugi or Kaito? I might just go with Samugi. Yeah, you know what? Let's go hang out with Samugi. I'm inclined to agree, other one, dude. Oh, I didn't even notice you there. You were blending in so plainly. Oh, I should actually save here too. Because this will actually be the point where I can go do gambling if I want to whenever I boot this save back up.
Yeah.
Being a hero is lonely. It's a classic plot. There are even heroes who are lonely because they're too strong.
Should I hang out with Samugi for a while?
Yes.
I'm holding out for a hero who can clean up this whole mess with one punch. And he's gotta be bald, and he's gotta wear yellow, and he's gotta wonder what to eat for lunch.
Samugi talked to me passionately about her favorite hero. Samugi and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Samugi a present? Definitely. I looked at her gift likes recently. But I don't remember all of them. I think she likes this.
Huh?
Oh, there is something like this here? Are you sure I can have it?
Thank you.
Thanks, it was plain to see I was stressed, but this helped me calm down. You're weird, Shuichi.
Huh?
Weird? How so? You want to hang out with plain old me when everyone else is so flashy.
Samugi, you keep calling yourself plain, but I don't really think you are.
No.
No, I'm plain. I know it, so you don't have to worry about being polite.
I'm not just trying to be polite.
Actually.
Most people are surprised when they finally notice me. They're like, whoa, where'd this girl with glasses come from? I wonder why glasses are always associated with plain characters.
That's...
Well, when you think about quiet and smart kids, you picture them in glasses.
But
There's a bunch of athletic kids with glasses, though, like in sports anime.
you can't.
But the characters with glasses are never allowed to take them off. Not even once. It's like they say glasses are just like underwear.
I have definitely never heard that before.
Wait, why are we talking about glasses again?
You started it. Sorry about that.
Alright. We were talking about how I'm so plain.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you just how plain I am. When I go into a crowded store, nobody notices I'm there. When I want to check out, I need to try really hard to get the clerk's attention.
That's not so bad. That's normal in crowded stores. It's happened to me.
Seems like
When I go to theme parks with friends, I'm so plain they lose sight of me.
That's not your fault either. Theme parks can get pretty hectic.
it's plain to see.
And I always have a sewing kit and 2 plain white handkerchiefs on me.
You consider that plain? I think it's a good thing to be prepared. Well, why is she making that face? It looks like she's bothered by something.
Stop!
I'm just letting you know, but my list of plainness doesn't end there. Once you hear the rest, you'll think, oh man, she's so plain. Why is she being so insistent with this?
Right?
First off, when the teacher's taking attendance in class, they'll skip me. So I have to make sure I get counted or I'll be marked absent. Doesn't that suck?
It's plain to see.
Then, whenever people are splitting into teams, I get picked last because I'm plain. Then when we go into town on my day off,
I get stuck behind people on the street who don't notice me because I'm plain. Then I go to the store and none of the clerks try to help me because I'm plain. Because I'm plain is quickly becoming your catchphrase, Samugi.
That reminds me.
And it's not just the handkerchiefs. My underwear's white too, because I'm plain.
Underwear?
Actually,
Even if I get on the train without a ticket, nobody notices, because I'm plain. Also, I can get in the movie theaters without a ticket, because I'm plain.
Wait!
But that's illegal!
Just kidding. I bet I could do it, though. I'm so plain I don't have much of a presence. That's why I'm an international spy. Leave any undercover ops to me.
Huh?
A spy?
jeez.
That was a joke, too. I didn't think you'd fall for that one. Or did you just pretend to? Are you more of a jokester than I thought?
No, it's not quite that. There could be a real spy among the ultimates here, after all.
Shuichi.
Be careful of cults and con artists. I'm worried you'll get taken in. I know that's pretty rich coming from me, considering I got taken in by a cult a couple of chapters ago.
But Samuki looks like she's having fun, so I guess it's alright. She is super funny. I was not expecting it. I think it's very funny to have a character who just doesn't like say or do much and then has a bunch of like really great character writing buried behind her specific direct interaction scenes. I kind of adore her. The scene we got with her as the bartender a couple of streams ago, or like doing the drink mixing, like, oh, and you're not trying to save up to get through school. It's such a great interaction. She's very funny. Samugi and I parted ways, and I returned to my room. There's still some more time. I could go hang out with Samugi again, and give her even more of that Cleopatra crap. She seems to like it well enough, at least for these early social link ranks. But later, I'll probably have to get something tailored more to her specific interests. I've also had to intermittently mute the mic because my sinuses are very stuffy and I've had to blow my nose a bit. Apologies if you've heard me making any nose or throat sounds in here. It is how it is. Unfortunately, the rain does not spare me from allergies. It used to be way worse before I got my septoplasty.
That reminds me.
Now that Gonta's gone, I wonder what's going to happen to all the bugs in his research lab. I don't think we could deal with them. Should I hang out with Smoothie? Absolutely.
But
It just makes me feel bad, but let's just leave them alone. I wonder if Gonta would get mad. I saw a thing there, and I would have to wait for the talk sprite to come up again. But she also has a very funny artifact of they did not have enough time to proofread all these talk sprites in here. I want to see if it comes up. It's not here, but she has another talk sprite that's kind of similar to this, where that exterior part of her bow tie isn't colored in properly, and it is just like the material of her lapel instead. If you're watching the VOD, you can go back a couple dialogue boxes ago and see it.
huh? Thank you. Hey,
Shuichi, what do you do when it's nighttime? Do you sleep right away?
Well, I don't have anything to do, so I tend to go to bed right away.
I see.
I did that at first too, but now I usually stay up pretty late. 10 o'clock just seems too early to go to sleep. So I've been making paper patterns for my next cosplay until I get sleepy.
If I remember correctly,
That reminds me, you said you like making outfits more than wearing them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine if other people wear them. I said it before, but some people have started to promote themselves more than their characters.
That's why you cosplay with love.
Of course, there are still cosplayers who think their characters are important. but the worst ones just use the characters as stepping stones.
Huh?
Stepping stones?
I can't believe it.
People can get famous doing cosplay, so from there, some people try to use that fame to become celebrities or idols. That cut off from the mic. I'm sorry. Wait, I heard a noise and I turned my head around while I was talking.
That's...
Yeah, I suppose that's true. It is a stepping stone for them.
Right?
It's fine if they disrespect me, but I won't let them disrespect the characters.
Aw.
But when I get mad like that, they just call me an elitist and stop listening. Smoogie sighed, rubbing her temples. This must be serious. When people first start cosplaying, they just want to dress up as the characters because they like them. But before long, it warps. It gets more warped the longer you do it. Amuro, I'm doing something extremely wicked. I'm cosplaying a popular character from a contemporary anime for social media clout and followers. Warped, but the feeling doesn't change, does it? Well, for cosplay, you have more contact with others than most hobbies. In the beginning, it's just fun to wear the outfits, but then you start comparing, pushing your opinions, starting drama, and before you know it, the feeling of wanting to dress up as the character, it's replaced by a need to put in the effort to meet other people's standards.
Oh yeah, here's the thing, Colin. I know she's Ultimate Cosplayer. Girl has written a non-zero amount of 2-digit page-long call-out posts for other people in the community. She's like not welcome at certain photography, like community photography events.
Makeup, wig color, contacts, whatever you need to make it perfect.
But...
Perfection isn't such a bad goal, though, is it?
But
The problem is they start to make fun of anyone who doesn't get it perfect. Of course, I believe you should work hard to make quality cosplay, but it's even more important to feel like you can become your favorite character. That's why I don't want to call anyone just starting out bad or a newbie.
you can't.
Ah, jeez. I don't have the right words for it. I can't say it well.
no.
No, I think I understand. Samugi never wants to forget the fun of cosplaying. Those feelings must be what makes her the ultimate cosplayer.
Sorry.
Ah, here you can see it. Both sides of her bow tie peek out from behind her hair, and they just neglected to color it in, so it looks like she's got like a weird like third lapel thing going on. I do like how like basically every character has like one talk sprite base that's like a little unfinished in some way.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't just boring. It got pretty heavy too, huh? Don't think that's all cosplay is, okay? Lots of things about it are just plain fun.
Hey,
Next time, I'll talk about those things. If you want to, of course.
Friendship.
Samugi and I parted ways, and I returned to my room. And now it's nighttime. But Kaito doesn't want to hang with me anymore. There's no way he'll sit there and declare that he's done his push-ups while not having done any of them.
This is an announcement from the Ultimate Academy. The time is now 10 p.m. Nighttime has officially begun. Killers, this is your chance to strike. Victims, you have my condolences. Will you sleep like a baby tonight, or sleep with the fishes? Either way, dreams.
It's nighttime. I would have been training. Huh? Is it my boy? Oh, it's Maki. Maki's also good.
Got a
Hey,
minute?
Maki. Do you have a minute? Maki, what's wrong?
Well,
Kaito asked me earlier to show him my research lab.
Huh?
Your lab? I might as well show him since I know he won't take no for an answer. So, you have to come too.
She wants me to go? Maki invited me, so I should go. Well, alright. Felt the need to swing around and look for bears. You know how it is. What's up, Samugi? Samugi? What are you looking up at the night sky for?
Oh, Shuichi. I was just looking at the stars a little. I remembered something Gonta said before.
What did Gonta say?
Yeah.
Remember, after Kurumi's trial?
Now that she mentions it.
What's wrong, Gonta? Why are you staring up at the sky?
It's just, even when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty. But stars here different. Not the same ones Gonta used to.
Actually,
I was just thinking, the stars are really pretty. I can't tell the difference since I don't usually look at them, but they're pretty.
that reminds me.
I'd forgotten this feeling. With all the horrible things happen, I was always looking down.
You're right.
I need to thank Gonta.
You're right.
Hey,
Do you want to join me, Shuichi?
Sorry.
Sorry, there's something I have to take care of.
I see.
Well, I'm going to stay here a little while longer.
Someone's over here. Could it be Kibo? Kibo. There's not many people left, so I feel like I should probably just talk to everyone if I come across them.
Shuichi!
It's already nighttime, Shuichi. What are you doing out and about at this hour?
Okay,
I promised to meet up with Maki.
I see. Well,
I have no intention of strictly upholding a curfew. But just so you know, you better not be intending to mac, because I think it would break Kaito Momota, the luminary of the stars' heart. There's a whole shipping thing going on there. I don't know if you noticed. Perhaps it's an old habit from my time on the student council, but I felt like I had to ask. That was only a few days ago. It feels like we formed the student council with Angie ages ago.
A lot of things have happened since then. We haven't had a moment to relax.
At any rate, please be careful. Being out during nighttime could result in another murder.
I didn't want to do that. I don't know why that comes up. It doesn't seem to do anything.
Especially now, when we don't know Kokichi's whereabouts.
You're right.
I'll be careful. So I need to go to Maki's lab. I just wanted to see if anyone was coming up on the mini-map on the way there. No one's outside, so they must all be inside. Maki's lab. The lab of the ultimate assassin. Oh, they're both here.
Ah,
Ah, sorry I'm late.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, so you came too.
That's not how... So you came too.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is awkward, but I refuse to address it because I'm a huge puss-puss. And so are you.
Silence. As if utterly bored by the painful silence, Maki started up a conversation.
What are you trying to pull?
Why did you ask to see my research lab so suddenly, Kaito?
Ah.
Well, I just wanted to see what kind of weapons were here.
What?
Well, why would you want to see my weapon?
You know,
But wow, there's a ton of stuff here. Can you use all these, Maki Roll?
I see.
Yes, more or less.
so
But there's no swords of any kind here, Japanese or Western, right?
That's true.
Did you notice? I thought there was like a blink there almost. Like the camera kind of went fuzzy for a second. Y'all saw that, right? Something must be hallucinating. I don't use swords of any type. Not after I botched a mission with a katana. I see. Either way, I don't feel like weapons really suit women. Okay, Yoshioki Tamino.
Hey,
Care to explain why you wanted to see my weapons?
Ah.
Didn't I tell you this morning? I got a plan all figured out.
Huh?
Oh, what's in that black case over there?
As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed to the far bookcase.
So...
What's in it? Some kind of weapon?
then
If you want to know, why don't you open it?
Let's see.
And then Kaito pulled something from the black case.
What's this? A bunch of parts?
Assembly for a crossbow? It seems kind of weird for a crossbow. Is it like a grapple gun, maybe? No, I mean, there's just normal bolts.
I see.
Disassembled crossbow. Okay.
So when you put them together, it becomes a crossbow. Looks interesting. Hey, Maki Roll, can you teach me how to put it together?
Sure, whatever. Put this and this together.
Like this?
And then put that other part in the opposite way. Wait, that's wrong.
Oh, my bad. It goes this way.
Mm-hmm. Then next it's...
Guys, am I interrupting something? While watching those two, the memory of a similar scene came to my mind. You know, I don't think I noticed before that Kaito has galaxy patterned slippers. I'm very stupid. I mean, I can see it in the inside of his jacket too, whatever's going on there. But his slippers are also galaxy print. It's very cute. He's got a kind of grampy coated dress to him, which I guess makes sense if he's, you know, like chronically ill and like stomping around in pajamas or something, but Kaito's struggling while Maki gave him instructions. Eventually, they succeeded in putting together the crossbow.
Wow, since I built it, it became an extra cool crossbow.
So what?
It doesn't matter who builds it, though.
That's right.
Seems like it's a bit complicated, but I think I can do this by myself next time.
Hey,
Shuichi, do you want to learn too?
No.
Ah, no, that's alright. I sort of understand from watching anyway. Then let's put it away. You can easily take it apart by reversing the steps.
Are you serious?
Wait, do I have to do it?
that's right.
Who else is going to do it?
My bad.
Yeah, sorry. I don't feel too good again.
What?
Seems like I'm not at 100%. So I'm gonna go back first.
Got a minute?
Hey,
So long, bear well.
ignoring Maki trying to stop him, Kaito fled the room.
I'm gonna go use this to shoot that little twink in the head.
Actually, wait, that's probably what he's doing, isn't he? That's his grand plan, is he's gonna kill Shuichi and just be like, yeah, I did it. You guys are free to go.
Jeez.
I knew he wasn't the type to clean up, but I never thought he'd run away with a crappy lie.
How annoying.
How frustrating. He's the worst.
Well,
Oh, well, that's just Kaito. You're the worst, too.
huh?
Well,
I'm sure you know why I invited you, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I do. You were trying to get Kaito and I to make up.
you don't know?
It's not like he hates you or anything. He's just being stubborn.
But
But I don't know what to say to him. I had no choice. I didn't do something, everyone would have died. I don't think it'd be right to apologize for that.
hey,
I'm sorry, Maki. I just need more time. I didn't realize you two would require such high maintenance.
Sorry.
Now that she mentions it, I didn't realize it either. I didn't realize Maki would be so concerned about us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. In the end... Oh, he didn't bring the crossbow with him. Okay. In the end, I was the one who ended up disassembling the crossbow. After I had finished, I returned to my room. I do think Kaito's gonna try and kill Kokichi, though. Just like always, we're surrounded by problems. This academy is full of mysteries, and I'm worried about Kokichi. And then there's the thing with me and Kaito.
All right.
I need to make up with him. For us and for Maki. I fell asleep thinking about it, instead of going to do it. Heck, Horf.
Damn it. Why? Why now? Why me? Damn it. I'm running out of time. I can't die like this. Like hell am I gonna die here? I still haven't gone to space.
I think this is a bitter irony if my suspicions are correct and we already are on a foreign planet.
Damn it.
Recklessness is a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful I want to print the words reckless beauty on a t-shirt. Because recklessness is the stuff that dreams are made of. It's what makes you run at full speed with no regard for your limitations. It's what makes you excited by anything. Some say it's foolish, but recklessness is what causes new events to unfold. So while you're still alive, live your life so recklessly that it makes you immortal. And if haters laugh at you, let them. They just don't appreciate reckless beauty like you do.
Weird to hear him saying something sincere.
This is an announcement from the Ultimate Academy! Rise and shine, kiddos! It's another gorgeous day for a killing game! So get out there, embrace your homicidal urges, and have a fabulous day!
I'm sure everyone is gathered in the dining hall. I should go too. Kokichi will have to come to the dining hall eventually, otherwise he's just like eating grass out in the courtyard or something, or like gnawing his fingernails. Getting calories. He's been stockpiling Pop-Tarts in his room the entire time. What's up, Himiko?
Hey, Shuichi.
Oh, Shuichi, good morning.
Okay.
Good morning. I'm still not used to Himiko being so energetic.
It seems like everyone's gathered at the dining hall today, too. Since I've been here, I've been on a pretty regular schedule.
You're right.
Me too. I've even eaten... I'm even eating breakfast every morning now.
It'd probably be good if we kept up the schedule after we got out of here. If I do that, it'll probably enrich my magical powers even further.
Right.
More importantly, it might be because of this schedule, but I think they've grown a bit. We'll grow them bigger and bigger this way. Then no one will be able to call me titless.
Huh?
Himiko?
Yeah?
Nothing. I'll get going now.
Making my my stupid ass like 1980s OVA out of that's a parody of Ashita no Joe. Or no, specifically Megalobox, and just calling it Titless Joe. Happy his top surgery went so well, but I don't know if I don't think it's good representation that it's his entire boxing persona, necessarily.
Everyone's here! Kokichi's not here, which means everyone's here.
Kokichi's not here. Well, if he was, it'd be complete chaos.
That punk.
What are you thinking of?
Huh?
Well,
You're worried about Kokichi, right? We're all worried too.
Yes.
I searched everywhere for him, but I couldn't find him at all.
Sure enough, he's a master of hide and seek.
it can't be.
He couldn't have escaped by himself, right?
Well,
No, as long as Monokuma is here, I do not think that is possible.
Jeez.
Like I said, just forget about him. Anyway,
Listen up.
listen up, everyone. I gotta tell you guys something.
Kaito has an idea. It's a little awkward with Kaito right now, but I should listen. What's your idea, Kaito?
So,
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Lacking subtlety, Kaito averted his eyes from me and looked around.
you know,
Looks like Monokuma isn't here. Well, I wouldn't care even if he was.
Kaito turned to us, his expression suddenly serious.
listen up.
Didn't I tell you guys yesterday? I'm gonna get you guys out of here. But to do that, I need your guys' help.
Please.
So please help me out here.
huh?
I mean,
In order to help you guys, I need you all to work with me.
Wait,
Hold on, what are you talking about?
Work with you? What do you mean?
got it.
Fight Monokuma with me. That's not his voice. Fight Monokuma with me.
Fight Monokuma?
Listen up.
Now's our best chance. Since the Monokubs are gone, the Exosols that were protecting him can't move.
Let's do it.
Now's our chance to get together and kick Monokuma's ass.
Fight Monokuma? I see, that must be why Kaito was looking for weapons.
But Monokuma's probably got more spares. Won't it be pointless no matter how many we beat?
Then all we need to do is destroy them one by one until there aren't any left.
But we don't know what Monokuma's got up his sleeve. Even without the Exosols, this academy is still completely under his control.
Hey,
Then you're fine with the way things are now? You guys really want to continue this killing game? Are you okay with that?
listen up.
The only way to change things now is to fight. If you want to put an end to this killing game, then we gotta fight.
Hey, guys.
If we don't stand up now, then when?
But we don't have anyone who can fight, like Gonta or Tenko.
Then I'll just have to fight on their behalf.
what? Well,
I know an assassin wouldn't say this, but I'm sick of all this killing. Maki,
Everyone!
Let's do it!
what?
Kibo, you too?
I heard it.
My inner voice that guides me when I feel lost spoke to me again. It said, now is the time to stand and fight. It may be a dangerous course of action, but if it will prevent future victims, then I've decided that I will fight Monokuma.
I've been waiting for those words. Very well. I'll lend you my power.
What?
Were you really waiting for that?
I
I don't want to lose any more friends. It's even more painful than losing yourself.
great, huh?
That's why I'll fight. I'm not afraid of Monokuma.
Yeah.
Okay then. Me too. We can't let the killing game go on like this.
Hey,
you're going to join as well, right, Shuichi?
Okay.
Yeah, right.
All right.
So we all agree. Then it's decided.
Let's do it.
We're gonna beat Monokuma to a pulp.
Yeah.
Yes, let's show him what we're made of.
I won't even need to use my magic.
no.
No, I think that if you can use magic, now's the time for it.
Well,
And when did you guys want to start? I'm fine with starting right away.
Well, don't get ahead of yourself, because this'll be the final battle. We should make sure we're prepared.
What?
Prepared for what?
I mean,
Prepared for battle, of course. Well, I'll take care of that for you guys.
So you can make preparations, but you can't clean up after yourself?
Well, since I was the one who brought this up, I gotta get things prepared at least. So you guys just gotta prepare yourselves mentally.
all right.
The battle is gonna be tonight. Once it's nighttime, let's meet up at the gym. And I've got a dog who wants to be let into this room. So he can't leave me alone.
Hi, bud. Come on, get comfy. Yeah.
Never.
After that, we ate breakfast and prepared for our final battle. We separated for now and returned to our rooms. A fight with Monokuma. It's true that this is our last chance, but what is this sense of unease? It's because Monokuma is probably 2 steps ahead of us. And Kokichi, too. I can't imagine he'd just ignore this. He must be planning something. We just have to be cautious. Free time! Still drinking my tea, but boy howdy, did it come out bad. I just need the throat relief, there's no other way. Maki's the only one of us left who can fight. I wonder if it's really going to be okay. Should I hang out with Samugi? Absolutely. Sorry for being so negative, but did the scene back there unload? This is a chance like we've never had before. I'm going to do my best to be useful.
I spent some time with Samugi.
We grew a little closer today. I would like to give Samugi a present. I'm actually going to look up real quick, because I do have the... I do know what the page is to look this up. It is... Ah, she likes the ginger tea as well, okay. We'll have plenty of that.
Huh?
There was something like this here? Are you sure I can have it?
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm not gonna bother reading her stuff. I've already read it once this time.
Like I promised, today is the Cosplay is Fun episode.
Samugi seems pretty energized. I wonder what she has in store for me.
First, I'll tell you words of wisdom from my cosplay friends.
Right?
You make the size of your eyes up.
Huh?
Makeup. Makeup's pretty much like drawing a picture on your face. You make someone look like a completely different person with makeup.
I see.
With makeup, some guys can crossplay so well, it makes me feel like I've lost as a woman.
Huh?
They crossplay?
You're right.
They're so cute, I don't even think twice seeing them in the women's restroom.
Wait!
But they shouldn't be in there in the first place, right?
Yeah.
Cons can get super chaotic. Hot guys coming out of the women's restroom and vice versa.
I can imagine it gets pretty chaotic.
And it does bother me that both myself and Samugi aren't very woke yet, but then again, it is 2017.
That reminds me.
Oh, and I should show you pictures of cosplayers reenacting scenes.
They reenact scenes? What do you mean?
It's when people cosplaying characters from the same work get together and they try to reenact famous scenes from their work.
You're right.
But 2D poses aren't the same as 3D, of course. In order to reproduce them, sometimes you need weird setups. Like step stools, people holding you up, or especially unladylike poses.
I shouldn't ask.
Well, that about covers it. But I've been talking the whole time. Is there something you want to hear about?
Not gonna say that. What's it feel like to draw a crowd?
That's a hard question. To be honest, it makes me feel like a panda at the zoo, I guess.
I can see that, surrounded by people, everyone taking photos.
Shuichi, here's a list of Toho girls I want to be my mom, and here's a second copy of the list in case you accidentally throw that one in the trash.
Samugi seems kind of stressed out. I should change the subject.
Hey,
Which location was the most fun for you?
Well, I wouldn't say fun, but the one that left the biggest impression is...
Oh, okay, so I got that one wrong. And so now we're pivoting to what the actual, like, discussion point is. Interesting. I don't know if I've seen that at all yet or not.
At an event in a theme park where I was cosplaying a character from a kid's show. All the kids there kept yelling, "Do your special move!" The other cosplayers and I tried to do the poses, but the kids didn't like them. So I ended up practicing them a bunch. It turned into a good learning experience.
Samugi is having so much fun explaining all this. I'm having fun too. I listened to Samugi's fond memories of cosplaying, then returned to my room. There's still some time.
that's true.
So let's see, where's Samugi now? Oh, in the rec room. Alright, since I'm here, I don't think I ever showed it on stream properly. This is the main place you spend the mono coins if you're not turning them to gambling tokens. It's right over here. Actually, did they add stuff since I was in here last? No. It's this thing. I never showed this off. So, you insert these to get random items. If you insert more than one, it increases the odds that you'll get something new. So if I put in 80, I'll guaranteed get something I haven't got before. Like that. That barely gave me anything. 81. I'll do a couple. I think this is a scene item, and if I had had this earlier, I would have gotten a scene. Tragic. Oh, that's probably enough for now. But I want to show that off. Doing that the proper way. I don't have 1225 to insert. I'm sorry, other one, dude. I only had like 800 or something like that. So I am going to make a save because I don't know. I want to do. I want to make a save in case giving her thing that she likes but doesn't love isn't enough for us to see the next thing. Just because like I don't like having to replay specifically for the social links. So if I can not have to do that, then it saves me some time in the post thing.
Hey,
Monokuma probably knows about our plan, right? So why isn't he trying to stop us? Maybe he's giving us some space? We'll hang out with Samuki. When I think about that, it makes me anxious. Well, why don't we have a mixed juice drink here to take our minds off of it?
I tried one of Samugi's signature cocktails at her lab. We walked up 5 flights of stairs so she could make me fake alcohol. You're a little closer to that. Let's give her a present. Let's see if she still likes ginger tea.
huh? Thank you.
Hey, Samugi, why did you first start making cosplay?
What?
That's where you jumped to?
If you'd rather not say, you don't have to.
No.
It's not that I don't want to say, it's just a little embarrassing.
Samugi blushed and brought her fist to her chin, thinking.
Where to start? From a young age, I loved clothes that were cool or cute. Anime was full of clothes like that, so every weekend I'd be glued to the TV. One day, I eventually learned of a thing called cosplay. As soon as I did, I went and secretly made my favorite character's outfit.
That's amazing. You made it from scratch?
No.
No, it was too hard to make from scratch, so I modified an existing outfit. But even though I made it, I didn't have the courage to wear it to a con. But even so, I wanted someone to see it. You understand that feeling?
Okay.
I think I do. You worked really hard.
Right?
Humans are just lumps of desire that need acknowledgement.
Normal thing to say.
And so I dared to put it up on the internet.
What should we do?
Thinking back on it now, showing an outfit like that is so embarrassing.
Samugi's squirming. I understand how she feels.
But
That fandom was full of nice people, so they didn't make fun of me. Actually, a certain cosplayer said it was good for my first time. That compliment was enough for me, but then they said that they wanted to wear it and then they said they wanted to wear it and that we should go to a con together. To my surprise, they were a really famous cosplayer in that fandom. Is that right? Well, did you go?
yeah.
Of course! It was more fun than I even imagined. I couldn't believe it.
Samugi's eyes are sparkling. It must have been a lot of fun.
Looking back, that cosplayer just wanted to drag others into the cosplay swamp. And I was dragged in quite easily, but I'm still thankful.
And that was the start of your ultimate talent, right?
You're right.
Yeah, if I hadn't been invited to that con, I wouldn't be the person that I am now. I'm still friends with that cosplayer. I want to make more outfits for them. Oh, what kind of tone have I been setting? I'm so embarrassed. I made you listen to that plain, boring story.
No.
This one. I'd love to hear more about it. These stories are fascinating. What? Did I say something wrong?
What is this?
I've never heard that line outside of girls' manga or dating sims.
Her eyes are getting sparkly again.
It's plain to see.
If you were in a dating sim, you wouldn't be the most popular, but you'd have fans.
Is that a compliment? I have no idea. Samugi's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Samugi told me a few more cosplay stories, and I returned to my room.
Bing bong.
No show. Monokuma isn't here? What was that?
No.
Is the plan compromised? I should get to the gym. I'm sure everyone's already gathered there.
Shuichi!
Oh, Shuichi, are you headed to the gym?
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Hey!
I remember hearing Mew getting all worked up about, but in Kibo's research lab, there are a lot of parts to upgrade him, right? If he'd used those, we wouldn't have to depend on Maki so much in fights.
Well,
That's true, but Kiba said that he doesn't want anything too sci-fi, so...
But in this situation, maybe he should just get over that already. Well, we shouldn't force him to do anything. One man's moe is another man's trash. Wait, is that how that goes? Well, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go on ahead.
Going to the gym, gonna find a bear and punch the fuck out of him. My frame rate got really bad for some reason for a second. That's bizarre. The game is not chewing up those resources. I don't need to save.
All right.
Everyone's here. I hope you're all ready. Are those weapons?
Oh, yeah.
So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma.
Got it.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, guys.
Anyway, let's get started. You guys better be ready.
You don't mean ready to die, right?
Idiot.
What? No, I mean ready to fight and win, obviously.
Ready to fight and win?
Yeah.
Yeah, we challenged him a bunch of times, but it never worked out, right? That's because we gave up.
Listen up.
But this time we can't give up. Because this is our final chance. We're gonna beat up Monokuma and end this ridiculous killing game.
What a coinky-dink! I was planning on ending this killing game too.
Upon hearing that voice, we all spun on a dime and saw him standing before us.
My little boy, he has a hand grenade and he's sitting on these hammers.
Tokichi!
You know, I was also thinking about how to end this killing game as soon as possible.
You little. What are you?
I wouldn't move if I were you. At least if you don't want to become this little guy's prey.
That's... Is that a bomb? Bomb?
Yep, it's exactly that. Which means, if you don't want to be blown to pieces, then you need to listen to what I'm about to tell you.
Ain't I a stinker?
So,
Wait, what was I gonna tell you?
Don't lie!
You're the one who said it.
You little. What are you gonna do with that bomb?
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you my purpose.
see?
You know how it says in the rules that the killing game will continue until there's only 2 left? But it never mentioned anything about how many you can kill, right?
Well, you know.
So, here's a question for everyone. Who wants to survive with me? Just the 2 of us.
It can't be!
You...
What did you say?
Are you planning to kill us all with that bomb?
Are you serious?
And the way we're gonna end the killing game is...
I thought maybe I should kill everyone. Except for me and, like, one other person.
kill everyone.
If I did that, I'd be able to end the killing game and still abide by school rules, right? Well then, who wants to live? It's first come, first serve. On the count of 3, first one to raise their hand wins.
Don't screw around.
What's screwing around? Who'd ever agree to that plan? Even if you threaten to destroy me, I have no intention of being manipulated by you.
Why, you...
I'm scared of dying, but nothing good will come from surviving with you.
What was that?
I also don't want to survive with someone who'd do such a thing to Gonta.
You bastard.
I'd rather kill you.
Is that alright?
Kokichi, you just don't get it. We're not gonna do what you want.
Oh.
Wow, what a surprise! I didn't think this would go exactly as I predicted.
Huh?
I lied about killing everyone. I just want to test your determination.
Huh?
Determination?
Yeah.
I wanted to see if you guys were determined enough to end this killing game. So let's work together. We can use the ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons. Ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons?
Could it be...
The ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons. Are you talking about the hammers?
Cut it out.
There's no reason to listen to him, guys.
Come on, at least hear me out. There's also Muse Memento. Muse Memento?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're called electro hammers, and there's something I asked Mew to invent.
How exciting.
They're a pretty incredible invention that disables any electronic machine on contact.
Huh?
Disables electronic machines?
I bet that includes Kibo too. They should be helpful against Monokuma, right?
What?
Helpful against Monokuma?
Hold up.
Hey, how did you know we were gonna fight
Oh, well, I just happened to be hiding in the dining hall when I heard you discussing it. The fact that you were hiding there means it wasn't a coincidence. But I was just so elated when I heard you guys wanted to fight Monokuma. Because that was my plan all along. That's how I want to end this killing game. And that's why I asked you to make this. To defeat Monokuma and the Monokubs.
Stop it.
Don't lie. You've been fixated on this killing game the whole time.
Always messing around.
Is that really something Mew made? Aren't you lying about that too?
I'm disappointed.
Oh, you're gonna doubt me about that too? Of course. Have you forgotten everything you've done up to us up till now?
Yeah.
Yep, I forgot. How do you expect us to believe that?
Because...
This doesn't make sense. If Mew made that weapon, why didn't she use that instead of murdering someone?
Yeah, if there were weapons to fight against Monokuma, we should have all fought together.
I don't know why that turned on auto.
This is all your fault.
Huh?
Our fault?
Oh, man.
I told Mew too, you know. Around the time I asked her to invent this. I told her that we should fight against Monokuma, but she... What a pain in my ass. Why do I gotta make this again?
Well, you know.
Quit complaining. This is all an unfuckable ugly bitch like you is good for anyway. Huh? Oh, okay.
But...
But this is so exciting! When this is done, we can probably defeat Monokuma, right? Especially when we all join forces. Don't be stupid. You're gonna do it yourself. Doesn't matter if we promise to work together. Someone will still betray us. Betray us and kill one of us. Besides, this weapon won't make a difference. We'll be killed by an Exisal before we can use it. I just invented it because I was asked to. I have no intention of defying Monokuma. There's no way we can beat him. I can't afford to die here anyway.
Listen up.
Not when I still need to invent something that's going to change the world. So if you want to defy Monokuma, do it yourself.
Come with me.
But if it does work out, come help me, okay? I'll do anything to thank you. Someone will still betray us. Oh, actually, no, he'd be doing her voice. Someone will still betray us. That's what she said. Well, the Exisals were still moving at the time, so I don't blame her, but she was afraid to trust you guys. The fear of betrayal overcame her. That's why she bloodied her hands in this killing game.
Damn.
That idiot.
Well, you know.
But you guys are different. You guys wouldn't lose to the fear of your friends betraying you, right? You showed your determination to fight together and you ignored my advice from earlier.
No.
And you would lie about killing all of us just to test that theory?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I want you guys to do your best.
Don't screw around.
Quit screwing around. What are you saying? You probably just lied about talking to Mew.
Oh, by the way, the electro hammers weren't the only thing Mew made. She made this thing too.
What?
That bomb too? It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. This is going to come up in the murder, certainly. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them.
My bad.
So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers.
Please, wait!
Settle. We have no intention of using such suspicious-looking hammers.
But...
Are you sure? You can use these electro hammers not only against Monokuma, but also to get through that underground tunnel.
Huh?
The underground tunnel?
See?
You can use the electro hammers to destroy the electronic traps in that place. Is that true? Oh, are you finally starting to believe me? But be careful, electro hammers run out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an Exisol, it'll run out of juice with just 1 shot, got it? Once the battery depletes, it takes 24 hours to fully charge, so watch out for that. Anyway, I'm done explaining, so I'll hand the electro hammers over. I'll let you guys talk it over. I won't interfere anymore either.
Huh?
Won't interfere?
See?
I'll be looking from a distance or something like that. You don't want me around anyway.
No.
Wait, before you run off again, there's something I need to ask you. What was that writing in the courtyard?
If I remember correctly...
That message that Gonta found. The world is mine, I believe it said. Did you write that? And if you did, why? Huh? What's that? I had no idea.
Don't lie!
Don't play dumb. Your name is on it. You've got to be the one who did it. But I wouldn't gain anything from writing a message like that, would I? That would just make you guys suspect I'm the mastermind.
Huh?
The mastermind?
Because...
Yeah, this world is mine. Kokichi Oma would make me seem like the mastermind. Oh, I know. This is all Monokuma's doing. He's trying to get us to suspect each other. But don't worry. I truly want to end this killing. Suddenly, a dark shadow slid between us, quick as a flash.
Tell us the truth. What are you scheming?
Like I said, I just want to end this killing game, that's all.
If you don't tell us the truth, then I'll break you.
Maki roll, cut it out! You'll get killed if you don't! I told you, we can't play this killing game! That's just what Monokuma wants!
Maki let go, and Kokichi's body fell in a heap on the floor. Jeez, you're such a meanie. How could you do something like this to a friend?
What?
Friend. As if. You guys may not think that way, but I see all of you as my friends. That's why I'll be back. I won't interfere anymore, so please continue to walk the path you believe in. Kokichi picked himself up and staggered to the exit. He left behind the electro hammers.
What should we do?
No.
You mean about the hammers? They've got to be booby-trapped somehow. But looking at it, it definitely seems like something Mew made.
Hey.
Either way, I refuse to believe anything he says.
But you know, if it's not a lie, then isn't this our one chance to escape?
Huh?
Listen up.
If we use those electro hammers, maybe we can get through the underground passage. So why don't we try it? He's got a little bit of blood in his mouth.
What is it?
You mean actually do what Kokichi is suggesting?
What?
No matter what we do, it'll be dangerous, but are you really gonna believe Kokichi?
But you know,
Our goal is to escape with everyone, right? If there's a chance we can do it, then we should take it. We don't have enough time.
Huh?
Time?
okay.
Yeah, with Monokuma, like he's gonna get in our way soon. True, this is the best chance now that he's not making any obvious movements.
Hey, so
So let's try the underground passage with these hammers. We'll get to the outside world.
You're right.
If we can escape, we'll find out the secret of the outside world for ourselves.
I see.
We do not know if that's a lie or the truth, though. The secret of the outside world. The despair Gonta mentioned. Was that a lie? Is it the truth? We have to get out.
You're right.
We have to try.
all right.
Yeah, that's all we've got. Well, the secret of the outside world might just be a lie anyway.
We must do it.
Either way, we should at least try, so we won't have any regrets.
What should we do?
What do you want to do, Maki?
That punk.
If that hammer is a trap, then I'll really kill that asshole.
Come on, man.
You can't kill him, just punch him.
Okay, okay.
I know. I'm just gonna beat him to a bloody pulp.
I see.
If everyone else is gonna do it, I understand.
Yeah.
Then I'll prepare myself for the underground passage again.
Got it.
Yeah, right on! However, I'm still concerned that Monokuma has been so quiet. He hasn't shown himself at all since the morning announcement. Where is he? I suppose there's no point worrying about that, not if I want to focus on moving forward. It's the only thing I can do. Keep moving forward.
All right.
Let's get going. We're gonna escape from that underground passage for sure this time. Kaito gave a triumphant shout, and we all grabbed our electro hammers.
Yes.
Let's go!
I'll be cheering for you.
That's not it.
Himiko, you need to come too.
We left the gym in high spirits. I need to go too. I should head to the underground passage. I took the final electro hammer and left the gym. I'm gonna save just in case. I don't know if I'd call this room a backyard, per se. Keeb. Kibo, what's wrong? You're not gonna head downstairs?
Shuichi!
I have a favor to ask of you. This hammer disables electronic machines, right?
Could it be...
Are you concerned it'll disable you too?
Well, of course!
Why? Of course I'm curious. The outcome will settle once and for all how Miu perceived me. I don't think it's a good idea to test that. Remember the hydraulic press? Besides, it's supposed to use a lot of energy. We shouldn't waste it.
I see.
Oh, waste, huh? I see. It would be a waste. Yes, we shouldn't be wasteful. Huh. So robots pout too. Oh right, it's the manhole cover right here. This game
game likes to break. I mean, I guess it's not technically a break of the 180 rule, but I don't. This game's sometimes weird about how it's a 2.5D camera angles for rooms relate to like the actual position of doors. It makes it really disorienting.
All right, let's get started.
What should we do?
Are we really gonna be okay? What are you afraid of? Of course it's gonna be okay, right?
Actually,
You seem anxious too, Himiko.
Huh, there's no need to worry. Of course, it's gonna be a little dangerous, but
Don't worry about it.
we've got all these ultimates here. If we all work together, everything will be all right.
Those words.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can finally fulfill Kaide's wish.
So let's all work hard.
Well, what voice did I give her?
So let's all work hard to escape this place together. And once we get out of here and make it to the outside world, why don't we all stay friends?
That's
Is
right.
it a good one, other one, dude?
Yes, we made a promise together.
That's right.
Our promise to work together to get out of here and become friends.
I see.
Now's the time to fulfill that promise. I'll cheer for you guys.
Oh, my auto mod completely blanked that link on my side, funnily enough, even though it lets the spam links through so often, but doesn't show them on the channel. Just DM that to me in Discord, I guess.
I told you.
You need to do it too. That's right. That's exactly right. To keep the promise I made to Kaede, I will never give up. I can't give up. I actually need 1 second, because I think I hear my dog outside. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We good, Kaito?
I mean,
We don't have time to talk. Let's go.
Well, fuck, dude. Shit. It's fine. I'll save here too. Why not? Just so I don't have to actually redo that other conversation in case I need to redo this. I've come this far. I have no choice but to believe. With the hammer that Miyu invented, I know we can do it. I have to believe that. I kept repeating that to myself as I stepped into the tunnel. Oh god, we have to do this shit, huh? Oh god, did I already use 2 of the... Oh, it's not actually,
Are you okay? Damn it.
Let's go.
This is it for me.
Okay, these do not have an actual restriction.
We did it!
Finally, we made our way out of the tunnel. It was so long we thought there was no end. But there was an end indeed. And in the end, there was...
Huh?
Is this... No. Is this the exit?
That's right.
It seems like it. Look there.
Oh my!
Oh, it's a door. On the other side of that door.
Got it.
Yeah, it's probably the outside world.
We did it! We can finally escape!
No.
Don't get your hopes up. We need to know if this actually is the outside world.
Sorry.
You're right. We don't know what the outside world looks like now.
It's fine. Monokuma was probably just lying to us. The skies over this academy are normal, so the meteorites are probably gone. Everything's fine out there. Anyway, let's open that door. We'll have plenty of time for talk afterward. That looks similar to the electric barrier in front of the exisol hangar. Unless we disable that, we won't be able to open the door.
All right.
Let's look around. There's a panel.
Could it be?
This is a control panel for the barrier. If it's like the one in the exisol hangar, I should be able to disable the barrier with a passcode.
A password? Does anyone know it?
Yeah, we don't need that.
Yeah.
If it's electronic, we just gotta destroy it with these hammers.
Okay.
It seems like the lock is controlled electronically, so we can use the electro hammer to open it.
All right.
Let's destroy this control panel with the hammers and open this big dumb gate. Then everything will be over. We can say goodbye to this academy and this killing game.
That's true.
Finally, this death game is going to end.
Yeah.
Yes, at last we can return to our normal lives.
Normal lives. Beyond this door is our normal, peaceful, boring lives. We'll be able to go home to those normal lives. The secret of the outside world couldn't be that awful, right?
Let's go.
Let's go. It's finally time to graduate from this academy of lies.
With that, Kaito swung the electro hammer and smashed it down to the control panel, down into the control panel. Lock disabled.
Yay, the door is unlocked.
All right.
Now we just gotta open this gate. Let's all work together.
Yes.
We can do it.
Finally, we can get out.
We all ran to the door, and with our own hands, with our own strength, we opened that door. Our door to the future. A future of hope and despair.
That's no good.
Yeah. What is this?
What's going on? What is this? I can't breathe. Ah.
I can't breathe.
The door is now locked. Barely conscious, we heard a sound in our heads. What? What happened? Congrats! You finished the killing game! Kokichi?
Hey,
Are you okay? Get it together. It would be funny if you died here, you know.
see?
Your lives are very precious to humanity.
Huh?
What? Humanity? Well then, the fun starts now. It's finally time to reveal everything. I shook my head, dizzy. The ground spun under me, but I managed to get to my feet. And at the same time... What was that just now? What's going on? On the other side of that door was...
Where? Where even are we? What in the world is going on?
Good morning, everyone! How are you guys feeling? Terrible? Of course you are! Because now you know the truth of the outside world.
Huh?
The truth of the outside world? You saw it, right? The outside world you guys so desperately longed for doesn't exist.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean it doesn't exist? You wanna know? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, Gay.
Okay.
Everything began with that despair came falling from the sky.
There was no way to avoid the numerous amount of meteorites raining down on Earth. The leaders of every nation realized that we could not escape the end of the world.
Please, wait!
Hold on, the end of the world? What are you talking about?
Jeez, you better not interrupt me again or I'm not gonna tell you anything. Got that?
But...
Kibo, we should listen to what he has to say. Continuing where we left off.
The leaders of every nation wanted to prevent the extinction of the human race. So they decided to implement a plan. The Gopher Project. A plan to place talented humans in a spaceship in order to help them escape the world's end, so that they may find another planet where they can preserve humankind. The Gopher Project wasn't implemented to save the human race, but rather to salvage the human race. 16 young and talented high schoolers were chosen for the Gopher Project. These Adams and Eves of the New World were known as the Ultimate Students. But the 16 students refused to partake in this plan. Well, it's obvious why they wouldn't. Surviving alone? Family and friends left behind to die? That's just hell right there. So then, the 16 students decided to flee from the project. They erased their memories to forget their ultimate talents, to become normal students.
But it was around that time a certain cult organization rose in power.
Those who believed in the end of days were convinced humans deserved the meteorite's wrath. When they discovered the Gopher Project, they plotted to sabotage the plan. That's when the ultimate hunt began. The ultimate hunt affected all society. Those influenced by it searched for the 16 students. As a countermeasure, the organization responsible for the Gopher Project spread misinformation claiming that all 16 students had died. That was our memory of the funeral. With this, they were able to quell the ultimate hunt, shelter the 16 students, and carry out the Gopher Project. The Ark's launch succeeded, despite the meteorites and the destruction of Earth. The 16 ultimate students were sent off into space as humanity's last survivors. exciting!
And that arc is the true identity of this academy.
Huh?
What?
The ultimate academy for gifted juveniles is actually a gigantic spaceship colony.
But how?
This whole academy is one giant spaceship colony?
What are you saying?
What?
You really think I'll believe that?
Whoa, hold on now. This story isn't done yet.
By the way,
Don't you think it's strange? Why do you think the killing game happened on the Ark? Humanity's last hope.
which means...
Actually, the organization behind the Gopher Project made one terrible oversight. A horrible person, hiding among the 16 chosen to be the last survivors of the human race.
Huh?
How exciting!
It was the leader of the cult organization trying to crush the Gopher Project. And they hid among the last survivors of the human race and prepared a robot on this ship.
Yeah,
Yup, that robot is Monokuma.
see?
Originally, the 16 chosen students were placed into a state of cold sleep and were only supposed to wake up once the ships found a suitable planet. But Monokuma manipulated the Ark and brought it back to the ruined Earth. I have to ban a damn streamer, or ban a hubba bubba. And that guy's link doesn't get censored by my chat. Boo. Although the 16 were supposed to wake up on a different planet, they rose from their sleep.
You know,
And now they're here.
Hold up.
If we return to the Earth, that means...
what you guys just saw? That's Earth now.
What did you say?
That's Earth after a few hundred years, while we were in cold sleep. An Earth destroyed by meteorites, without oxygen or living creatures.
1 second, my dog got locked outside again. So many interruptions this stream, I apologize.
An Earth without any cities, or any people you knew. That is the truth of the outside world. Which means...
There's no place for you bastards to go home to. That's why it's pointless to go outside. The outside world doesn't exist anymore.
What?
It doesn't exist?
yeah,
The Earth and humans died out ages ago, except for the last 16 survivors of humanity. Well, last 7 survivors of humanity.
It's a lie.
That's a lie. It's definitely a lie.
man.
I already told you I wouldn't lie anymore. I'm tired of lying, you know?
So that means...
Anyway, I gotta confess, you know that cult I mentioned earlier? The leader is me.
Anyway,
Which means the mastermind who snuck Monokuma onto the Ark is... me.
But how?
Kokichi, you're the mastermind?
well, you know...
I didn't want to just crush the Gopher Project. I wanted to ruin it in the worst way possible. So I came up with a plan.
Let's have more fun.
What could possibly be worse than the last 16 survivors of humanity killing each other?
Yeah, it sure is, other one, dude. I think what I've seen of 100 Line, I think I've said this on the stream before, makes me think that that certain game was cut in half with the Yamato, and then it sent DRV3 back into the past a few years, and then sent 100 Line into the future a few years. What? You!
It's a lie!
It's all gotta be a lie. Oh, you want me to lie now? But you guys always told me not to do that. I'll show you the irrefutable evidence that I am the mastermind.
Kokichi took what looked like a remote control out of his pocket and fiddled with it. And a minute later...
Exosols?
What's going on? I thought only the Mono Cubs could control the Exosols.
I should get as many screenshots of my little boy as I can. I apologize.
Well, I'm different. Since I'm the mastermind, I control everything in this school. As long as I have the master remote control, all Exosols move on my command.
Then...
I still don't really believe it. In fact, I know I don't believe it because Rantaro Amami's thing was him talking to himself about how he wanted there to be a killing game. I think the mastermind was Rantaro, and Kokichi's evil cult leader thing is that he actually took over Rantaro's thing for funsies, I suppose.
Don't tell me.
You were always suspicious from the start, but for you to be the mastermind...
Oh, man.
You look like you don't believe me, Shuichi. I'm so disappointed in you. I even gave you such a huge hint, but you still didn't get it.
How boring.
I was waiting with so much anticipation to see when you guys would figure it out.
What is it?
Hint? You left that message for this?
Maybe.
But I guess that precious hint went to waste. All because you bastards trusted each other.
Huh?
I told you, you guys should have doubted each other more. You guys could have realized I was the mastermind earlier. There could have been less victims. Actually, Kaede had the right idea to try and kill the mastermind at the start. Too bad, though. If only she'd killed me then, the killing game would have ended.
Huh?
What do you mean? This is the truth of the killing game. Well, this turned out not so boring, right? Not anyone could have organized a killing game with the last 16 survivors of humanity, you know?
Damn it.
Are you saying it's the truth? Were we just being led around by you this whole time?
You mad?
Aw, you mad? So what are you gonna do about it?
Shut up!
Of course I'm mad.
Always messing around.
Don't think you won just because you've got the Exosols on your side. Because we've got the Electro Hammers.
What?
What's happening?
Wow.
Oh, typical Kaito. I guess things aren't going your way. Lucky for me, you ran out of juice.
What?
The Electro Hammer.
At that moment, his electro hammer powered down, and not just Kaito's. Every electro hammer powered down at once.
Well, you know.
I told you, didn't I? The problem is that it runs out of battery pretty quickly. But that lasted longer than I calculated, so I was actually starting to get a bit nervous.
You?
Did you calculate that too?
My bad.
Sorry, Kaito. Your tiny brain is just too different from mine.
Please don't.
Don't glare at me like that. Punching me won't solve anything, you know? You can't resurrect the dead, and you can't turn Earth back to normal.
Right?
Right?
Always messing around.
Even if that is the case,
Don't screw around.
I can't get over it if I don't punch you.
Kaito!
Kaito, wait! I tried to stop Kaito before he ran off, but I couldn't grab him in time.
Ah!
Jeez. Your stupidity can't be cured unless you feel a bit of pain first.
Stop it!
But Maki's scream was in vain. Before our very eyes, Kaito charged at the Exisal and was smacked down. He hung limply from the Exisal's hand like a rag doll.
Kaito!
Don't worry, he's not dead. But now you know, right? There's no use defying me, the mastermind. These Exisals were originally machines to protect us. They were built to shield us from any danger that might pop up on other planets. But now I think it's hilarious how much they've become a threat to you guys.
That's a great sprite. Give Kaito.
Huh?
Maki?
Give it back.
Give Kaito back. Her eyes screaming murder, Maki glared at Kokichi and moved towards him. Maki, even if you...
Do you want to die?
Let go. Maki!
It's no use.
I won't let go. Even if you kill me, I can't let go. I don't know, other one, dude, maybe. Please, Maki.
Shuichi!
Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Shuichi. But your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, the mastermind's identity. They're all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. Ending?
What did you say?
If this is the ending, then what are we supposed to do now? If the world's destroyed and we're the last human beings left, what are we supposed to do from now on? How about doing anything you want?
Well, you know.
I know I started this whole thing, but I'm bored now, so sorry about that, guys. That's why I wanted to reveal the truth. I wanted to see the utter despair on your faces.
Yeah.
Yuppers, I'm totally satisfied now, so you guys are free to do whatever you want.
Wait.
Oh, hold on, you were the one that started all this. That's so irresponsible. You guys can commit suicide together, or kill each other, or you can change your mind, stay here. You're welcome to do that too.
Thanks to the school's barrier, there's plenty of oxygen. It is the Gopher Project's arc. It's supposed to be humanity's last hope. Oh, but did you guys know? The sky on the other side of the barrier isn't real. That's just one of the arc's functions. It's meant to help us forget we're on a spaceship. So that means...
So, anyway, killing game's over. Now you can do whatever you please.
Huh?
I don't know what to do.
You bastard.
What do you plan to do with Kaito?
Ah,
I just want him to chill out for a bit.
hot-blooded idiots like him are trouble. They do whatever they want without thinking about the consequences. If it's just him, I can deal. But if he gets all of you involved, then that's totally a hassle. Also, the killing game might start up again if I let him run around. So that means...
Anyway, Shuichi, can I have the Exisal hanger alarms remote back?
Huh?
See?
I was thinking that'd be the perfect place to keep Kaito in.
Stop it.
Don't give it to him, Shuichi.
Shuichi!
Hand it over, Shuichi.
You bastard.
Don't give it to him.
Well, you know...
You know what'll happen if you don't hand it over, right?
This school is mine! I am the king! I, Kokichi Oma, am the mastermind and king of the ultimate academy for gifted juveniles! Yes! This world is mine!
I still think he's lying, though.
Sorry.
Sorry, Maki. I couldn't meet Maki's eyes. I gave Kokichi what he wanted.
Thanks!
Kokichi's evil yet innocent smile stayed on his face as he took the key. And then he simply left. He solved the entire mystery for us and left. He left us there with the truth of our despair.
We're good, right? Maki?
Coward.
Okay,
I know.
but
I just don't have the strength. I can't fight back. I can't do it. I have to talk to everyone.
are you okay?
Himiko, are you okay?
Am I okay? How could I be okay? The outside world, everything's destroyed, everyone's dead. Everyone in school, everyone in my neighborhood, they're all dead.
Calm down, Himiko.
What am I supposed to do now? There's no point in living anymore.
Samugi, are you okay? She's got 1,000-yard stare. It's no use talking to her right now.
Which means...
The Ultimate Academy is a spaceship, and we are the 16 survivors of humanity.
Unfortunately...
In this killing game we've been playing, why pit the remnants of humanity against each other for a world that no longer exists? And the mastermind who engineered all this and is forcing us to participate is Kokichi.
Oh no!
I can't. My mind, it feels like it's about to short circuit.
Me too. The whole truth was revealed. The conclusion. This is the end. There is no outside world. We're the only humans left alive. Trying to get out was pointless, and we played the killing game for it. It was all meaningless. That's the conclusion.
Nonsense. So what did all the others die for then?
So this is the despair Gonta felt. So much despair you want to die. It really is just like that. If it's like this, it would have been better if I died a lot earlier.
Then, it's all over now.
That's true. This is the end of everything. Our story ends here. There will be no more death, no more killing game. It's all pointless. The truth is, we all should have just died a long time ago. I don't even remember how I got back to my room. But before I knew it, I felt my body in the bed, numb. I didn't want to sleep. I just wanted to run away from the despair. But the sleep came anyway.
Did you know that when you talk to someone on a cell phone, you're not hearing their real voice? Their voice is converted to synthetic sound while you're both communicating. By breaking down their voice into various waveform patterns, the phone reassembles those patterns to recreate characteristics of the speaker's voice. There's a theme. I'm telling you parts of the themes of the narrative. Listen to me. This reduces the amount of voice data that needs to be sent to make the call possible. Also, you know how shaved ice has flavored syrups like strawberry, melon, and lemon? They're all the same flavor. The only difference is the aroma and the food coloring dye. You think these facts are lies? Do you deny these facts are lies? What would the world be like if all lies were denied outright? I bet it would be a very lonesome world. Lies are what make the world go round.
Well, we have free time, so I suppose I'll just lay in my bed and look at the ceiling. Maybe crank it a little bit. Not like I've got anything better to do. My name's Kaito Momota, luminary of the Monokuma must not be here anymore. There's no point to morning announcements now. So, it's really over. There's no point to this killing game anymore. Because there's no reason to go outside. There's no reason to keep living. There's no reason to live. 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 This is an epilogue. All that's left is to take up time. Free time starts now! What a boring story. There's nothing I can do anymore.
It's true, that other one, dude. All white fish is identical. And salmon is just white fish that someone put this in a smoker and painted pink. With Gundam markers.
I wonder what everyone else is doing. Free time starts now. I laid in bed for like 12 straight hours. I sort of laid here. I wonder what Kaito is doing.
Okay.
That's right, I wonder if Kaito is okay. Is he? It's no use. My mind isn't working. And my body.
If you're searching for the meaning of life, then you're already doing it wrong. Your life doesn't need a meaning, it just needs a purpose. In other words, you just need something to live for. You can live for spending time with loved ones, or chasing dreams. You can even live for eating delicious food, or playing games. Most people can get by as long as they have something to live for. If you say Danganronpa is your reason to live, I couldn't be happier. It's been a real pleasure doing business with you. This scene's really funny considering this is the last Danganronpa game we ever made.
It's now been more than 24 hours since that happened, which makes me worried that a murder has happened and the electro hammers are involved. It's morning. How long have I been like this? I should get up. Or I might not ever get up again. I don't care. If I just kill my...
Huh?
What? My body reacted reflexively as I heard the doorbell.
Ah.
Somewhat surprised that I even managed to get out of bed, I went to the door. Who could it be? On my feet for the first time in a long while, I walked uneasily to the door. I slowly opened it and... it was Maki. You look terrible. Maki? Oh my god, his bedhead! He's become unkempt.
Hey,
Go take a shower or something, anything to help with your face. I'll be in the dining hall with everyone else.
Huh?
Everyone?
Okay.
I'll be waiting, so hurry up. Maki spoke curtly and left. Everyone's waiting in the dining hall? I guess I should go. I hurried and took a hot shower, then left my room. Taunting me with the Hotel Kuma Sutra. Who could possibly fuck at this juncture? I honestly was kind of expecting the screen to have been turned off like it was in that cutscene. Actually, I should save. We still have some time. But it's been 3 hours since we started, so, good time. Everyone was in the dining hall besides Kokichi and Kaito. But mentally, they weren't really there. The life had gone out of their eyes. Everyone here looks terrible.
Really? Even I look terrible?
Well, your face always looks like that. What are we talking about? We're discussing how we want to die, right?
Huh?
I want to go without suffering. Maki, can you do something about that?
Okay.
Sure. Before that, take a look at this.
Ah,
Is that a flashback light? Maki, why do you have that?
I see.
It was on top of the table when I went to the dining hall this morning.
huh?
It was just sitting there?
Kokichi probably put it there.
Well then.
To confirm the truth, perhaps. If we use that flashback light, we may recover memories that corroborate his story.
So we're supposed to use the flashback light to confirm the truth Kokichi told us. We don't need to confirm anything. We saw the outside world ourselves.
Hey,
Do you want to die comfortably? I can help you, but we should check this flashback light first.
Huh?
Why do we have to do that?
because
It's the only thing we can do right now. If we're going to die, then we might as well do anything we can. We'll have no regrets that way.
that's right.
And even if it is dangerous, it wouldn't matter anymore, right? Either way, there's nothing left for us to lose. We don't have any hope left,
Well,
so let's do what we can.
Well, okay. Things won't end up any worse than they already are.
The cable, whenever the cable in this thing adjusts, it keeps turning on auto for some reason.
So when you kill me, will it be like I'm falling asleep?
it's decided.
Then it's decided. Kibo, Shuichi, are you fine with that?
Yes, very well then.
Okay.
Yeah. And thus it was decided, fairly painlessly. A flashback light suddenly appeared. Nothing could be more obvious and suspicious. But because our spirits were already broken, we had nothing to lose anyway.
Hey,
Okay. I'm going to turn it on. Maki switched on the flashback light, and at that moment, the world flipped upside down, turned inside out. That's it. I remember. Everything is connected. And we had forgotten. We'd forgotten that everything is connected. It all started at that academy. A government-backed school that nurtured the most talented students in various subjects. Hope's Peak Academy. That's the setting of Danganronpa 1. And the event that tore that school apart changed the world. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. It triggered a wave of terrorism and war across the world. Humanity's true despair. Half the world was destroyed as a result of the terrible violence. And that tragedy was caused by a single high school girl. The ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. She used whatever means necessary to paint the world in despair. The killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy was the same way. God, look at all these freaks, most of whom I don't remember. I know big hair guy over on the right is Hagakure. Red hair guy is the culprit of the first case, who gets killed for having killed Junko, but secretly Junko was alive the whole time. I remember Asahina's the girl in the red jacket because she's the ultimate swimmer, and I remember thinking she was insanely hot in high school. And that's really all the characters I remember, honestly. I think the one with the little brown hair and the brown skirt is I believe it's Nanami or Nanaki, and she's the ultimate computer programmer. The guy in white's ultimate hall monitor, guy in black's the ultimate Boncho, I believe. I don't remember who the big round guy is, or the pink hair girl, or the girl with twin tails, or the blue hair girl, or that guy who looks kind of like a butler. I think the girl with all the muscles is the ultimate martial artist, I think. And then I don't remember what talent the girl in purple had, but I remember she was a weirdo about scissors, and she was like I think she might have been the ultimate NEET, actually. Trapped by the ultimate despair, forced into a killing game. But after Junko Enoshima died, the case was closed and the world slowly began to recover. But Junko's disciples, the remnants of despair, weren't done sowing chaos. This is an insanely stupid image. The Future Foundation fought against them, trying to restore order. The war between hope and despair grew more extreme. The fight raged on, but came to a sudden end. And right then, it was from then on that we remembered. It was the beginning of our truth. One day, terrible despair suddenly rained from the sky. A countless number of meteorites fell upon the world, carrying an unknown virus. Emboldened by the overwhelming despair, the remnants cried, "Humanity deserves damnation." The Future Foundation was overwhelmed by the renewed despair and quickly lost influence. But then, Makoto Naegi, together with the former members of the Future Foundation, started the Gopher Project at Hope's Peak Academy. Makoto Naegi, I believe, being the protagonist of the first game, if I remember the name right. Only genius can overcome nature, and only hope can overcome despair. Our young geniuses must escape this earth to become the seeds of the future. That is the only hope for humanity. With those principles, the Gopher Project began, and 16 Hope's Peak students were selected. Oh, so those other things weren't their classes of origin, those were the schools they were sent to while they were being made to pretend they were normal students. We were those 16 students. That's it. We weren't all attending different high schools. We were all attending the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy. We were the students that applied after learning Hope's Peak was rebuilt. And the new Hope's Peak was like the last in that it accepted applications for talented students and cultivated ultimate talents. Hope's Peak Academy was a large school, so we were all in separate classes, but we were all students of Hope's Peak Academy. From the candidates, the 16 of us were selected for the Gopher Project because... No, we weren't selected. We were the only ones left. The mysterious virus from the meteorites had spread rapidly around the world. The entire world was on the brink of extinction. Hope had almost triumphed, but cruel despair came roaring back to overtake the world. Fucked up to me. I wonder if they stopped making these because COVID happened 2 years later and they felt weird about this being part of the canon. But we just happened to be immune to the virus. That was the reason we were chosen for the Gopher Project. I finally remembered. That world, this world, it's all connected.
That's it.
Everyone, did you all remember?
Yes.
I can vividly recall everything now.
I guess.
Yeah, why? How could we forget something so important? We were students of Hope's Peak Academy. We were the symbols of hope entrusted with the survival of humanity.
Okay,
Except for one person.
that punk.
Kokichi Oma. The mastermind behind this killing game. His organization's real identity.
They were the remnants of despair.
That's right. The cult organization out to destroy the Gopher Project. If Kokichi is the leader, that means he controls the remnants of despair. Out of all of us, he is the closest to the ultimate despair.
It's so obvious. A killing game like this could only be done by the remnants of despair.
Class trials. Monokuma. All students of Hope's Peak Academy. It's all just like Junko Enoshima's killing game. Only someone who worships the ultimate despair would replicate that killing game.
Which means
That this killing game is just like the one that came before. It's a battle between hope and despair.
A killing game that mires hope in dark despair.
Got a minute?
Wait, hold on. If this is such an important killing game, then why did Kokichi abandon it? That's also something the remnants of despair would do. They admire Junko Enoshima, right? He made an elaborate plan to cause us despair, but he got bored of that plan.
Jeez.
Wanting to feel despair of your plan being ruined? That's the ultimate despair for you.
hey,
What's wrong, Maki?
So what?
Nothing. I'm just not convinced.
It's okay.
It's probably fine, though. It's not a big deal.
okay.
Are you sure?
But
We finally learned the truth, but we still can't do anything. Even if we get out of this academy, the outside world is still destroyed. There's no hope left for us.
Everyone!
No, we just need to become that hope.
what's wrong?
What's with you all of a sudden?
If I must.
If all hope is lost, then it's up to us to become that hope. After all, we're students of Hope's Peak Academy, aren't we? We're all that's left of the 16 who survived the battle between hope and despair.
Listen closely.
If we give up now, everyone who fought on the side of hope will have fought for nothing.
That's true.
Fought for nothing.
I heard it.
That's what my inner voice is telling me. That no matter what, I cannot abandon hope. I cannot give up. Yes, that's what it's urging me to do.
Leave it to me.
So I will not despair. Even if it's only a little, I will move forward with hope.
Okay,
Kibo.
listen closely.
Right now, there is no use thinking about whether our lives have meaning or not. Because as long as we're alive, we still have the power to decide that meaning for ourselves. That's what I believe hope is.
I see.
Yeah, that's what hope is. Yeah, you're right. We're the students of the new Hope's Peak Academy, rebuilt as a symbol of hope.
Yeah.
If we, the students of Hope's Peak, give up, the world really will be plunged into despair.
You're right.
I got it. In the end, it's all about willpower. I'm gonna live till the end and never give up. We won't be able to do anything in that destroyed world. Making the impossible possible is what magic is all about. It's a pain, but it'll be worth it. I'll live for 100 million more years. You guys.
You're right.
You're right. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's fight together against despair.
Yes.
As long as we stand together, without giving in to despair, we will find a new hope. We all stood in unison. We each felt the power of hope coursing through us, driving our bodies. The hope born in this academy, a tree of life with roots down deep. It was supporting each and every one of us.
Motivation is rushing through my entire body. This is the power of hope. With a laugh like that, you sound less like a mage and more like a wicked witch.
Kokichi may have left that flashback light to make us give up, but if that was his plan, it failed. It's true. It does seem as though Kokichi's plan went wrong somewhere. Because I don't think it's Kokichi's plan. If anything, I wonder if... I don't know. The only person who can give us flashback lights is Kokichi.
Hey.
So... what's our plan now? What are we gonna do about Kokichi?
See, that's why I'm like, I don't know if that's true, because we never found the flashback light we were looking for. In, like, the last sequence. So I think someone found it and then left it there after all that. And that could have also been Kokichi, but I don't think that means Kokichi is the mastermind. So, what's our plan now? What are we gonna do about Kokichi?
That's right.
We've got to stop you-know-who, the remnant of despair, or this despair will never end.
Okay.
We have to save Kaito, too.
You're right.
Yeah, of course.
You're right.
He's so stupidly positive. He's just the kind of guy we need at a time like this.
That's right.
With Kaito by our side encouraging us that even if we are the only people left, I think we can still find a new hope. Yeah, that's exactly right. I knew that, even in a situation like this, he'd think of something.
The problem is, where are Kokichi and Kaito?
It's okay.
They're in the Exisol hangar.
Huh?
Both of them? Kokichi did say Kaito would be trapped in there, but
Okay.
by chance, I happened to see Kokichi leaving the hangar during nighttime yesterday.
What?
By chance? Really?
Right, right?
I bet the truth is you were worried about Kaito and are watching the hangar all day.
Do you want to die? Looks like that was the case.
So what?
It's not like I was worried about Kaito or anything, I just had nothing else to do. Also, I'm used to watching others, so it wasn't any trouble. It's important for assassins to watch their targets and think of ways to kill them.
Stop it.
Stop. We were just getting mushy, but you had to make it all bloody instead.
100%.
We know they're in the Exisol hangar, but how do we get them out?
By the way,
The hangar has an alarm system that will go off if anyone approaches the shutter. On top of that, Kokichi has the alarm remote key to shut off that alarm system.
And there's also an electric barrier, right? You need to do something about that, too.
yes.
Even approaching the control panel will set off the alarm, too.
So many problems right from the start. What should we do?
It's okay.
It'll be fine. I think I know how to stop the alarm system and the electric barrier. Does she have an idea? How do you plan to get past the alarm system and barrier?
Okay.
With the electro hammer.
Well,
If you hit the control panel with it, it should disable the electric barrier. We did the same thing to the electronic lock on the exit to the outside world.
But it won't work the same way on the alarm system, will it? The alarm will go off before we can even get close enough to use the electro hammer.
that's true.
Then we'll use this. Is that... explanation for this we already got. I'm not going to repeat it because we're getting close to the end for the night, I think. Reminding us that he only has 3 of them and they disappear without a trace when they're used. Why do you have that, Maki? There were only 3 and I thought Kokichi had them. I stole it from his pocket
Okay.
during that time when I was choking out his little twiggy twink neck.
As expected, your kleptomania and terrifying glare are both first class. The terrifying glare part was a joke, so can you stop glaring at me so terrifyingly?
Thank you very much.
Nice work, Maki! We can use that electro bomb to get inside the hangar.
No.
Not only that, but it'll disable all communication.
Okay.
That should include the remote control Kokichi uses for the exosols.
100%.
If we use the electro bomb in front of the shutter, it should affect the entire hangar.
Then Kokichi will be as good as butt naked. All he'll be able to do is hold his crotch and run.
No.
But he might still be able to control an exosol from the inside.
Oh my.
Butt naked?
No.
No, I'm pretty sure he'll be clothed.
I see.
Then we should bring the electro hammers as a precaution against the exosols.
Dang. I still have mine sitting around without charging it.
Sorry.
I did that too.
It takes 24 hours to charge an electro hammer, so we'll have to wait until tomorrow morning.
We're gonna wait until tomorrow morning? What about the hangar? We don't really have a choice, do we? Without the electro hammers, it's impossible.
Remember,
Maki, I know you don't want us to wait a single minute more than necessary, but we shouldn't try this until tomorrow, when everyone's ready.
That's true.
Fine. That's what we'll do then. This time, we'll definitely kill him. Kill?
wait!
Oh, Maki, you can't do that. Even if he's a remnant of the spare, it doesn't...
That punk.
But if we kill him, then everything will end. We have no other choice. For that reason, I will kill him.
No.
But you can't!
You're right.
I understand how you feel, Maki, but we'd feel bad after we killed him.
Don't!
It would be no different than the killing game that has caused us so much suffering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing that the remnants of despair or Kira would do.
Okay,
But Kaito said that killing is wrong, remember?
I knew it.
So we can't.
Okay, okay.
Fine. If everyone thinks that way, then I'll just listen to you guys.
Well,
But if it seems like anything dangerous is going to happen, then I'll definitely kill him. Wow, Maki's actually reliable?
No.
no, she's dangerous. There's nothing more dangerous than a heated Maki roll. If a Maki roll gets too heated, you could burn your tongue.
Do you want to die?
Did you see those eyes? They were like a predator looking at its prey.
Well,
You may have deserved that, Himiko. But it's true that this was quite unexpected. I didn't think we'd be able to stand together as one again. And it's thanks to Maki. While we were sedentary, feeling sorry for ourselves, she was planning. I suppose it might also be thanks to Kaito. Because Kaito was worried about her, she promised to work hard to do her best. Of course, if I pointed that out, she'd ask me if I wanted to die again.
got a minute?
What are you looking at?
sorry.
Sorry.
Hey,
Let's do our best. Then the three of us can train together again.
Okay.
We finalized our plan to get into the Exisol hangar tomorrow morning. Until then, we'd wait for the electrohammers to recharge and finish preparations. We split up, focused and determined.
All right.
First, we need to charge the electrohammer, but I shouldn't just stand around waiting. I need to make up for lost time. There has to be something I can do. Did all this already. That's not true. It's not the ending. There has to be something I can do.
All right.
I should scout the area. Be a good time to check out the scene before we execute the plan. And I'm worried about Kaito. He's hurt. And he's sick. I'm sure he doesn't want me to worry about him, but I have to.
Okay.
The Keebler.
Shuichi!
We must rescue Kaito no matter what. If we're to defeat despair and find a new hope for ourselves, I'm certain we'll need him by our side.
Yeah, you're right. It was thanks to Kaito that we're all working together again.
All right.
Let's save Kaito and stop Kokichi together. This is the beginning of our new hope.
My nasty ass tea has actually lasted most of the night this time, but I'm finally getting close to the end of it and wanting to do these other dialogues while we're here. I've got so much motivation now, I can't wait till the electro hammer recharges.
Well,
Calm down, Himiko. If you expend all your energy now, you won't have any when you really need it. I see, that's true too. But who would have imagined that we're the last hope of humanity and this was a spaceship?
I don't wanna.
That's not right. They're gonna throw away the whole magic theme just like that? Was there a magic theme in the first place? Oh, I'm so stuffy.
Could it be?
Did you come out of your room because you couldn't calm down?
okay.
Yeah,
I guess.
I was the same. I couldn't stay still.
Um,
This morning, I barely had the willpower to get out of bed. It's all thanks to Maki.
yeah.
I can hardly believe it. Maki, who was so tsundere in the beginning, is now the one pulling us along. But it's probably because of Kaito's influence.
Huh?
Why do you think that? What? You can tell just by looking. Maki's interested in Kaito. Otherwise, she wouldn't be watching the hangar the whole time like she is.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Huh?
Are you shocked? Were you guys in some reverse love triangle situation? No, it's not like that at all.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't mean to shock you like that. I just meant to mock you about Maki. I wonder. When we were at Hope's Peak Academy, did we have fun and tease each other like this?
Okay.
Well, we were in different classes, but I'm sure we had friends like that.
But
Even if I can't go back to that time, there's still hope left in the world. I'm going to keep living with confidence till the end. That's my vow as one of the last students of Hope's Peak Academy. Sorry I seemingly didn't get to finish your social link. Maybe we'll get one more before the end, assuming you don't die. If I keep going, I should reach the hangar. If Kokichi's in the hangar, there's a good chance the Exisols are patrolling nearby. I should be careful. Stealth segment? Huh?
Huh?
Monokuma? This is the first time I've seen him in a while. Are the Exosols protecting him? But why now? And why all 4 of them? There are 5, aren't there? Kokichi is controlling them, right? So why would he do that? Wait, if the Exosols are here, they aren't guarding the hangar. This is my chance. I should hurry, but carefully. I don't want to draw attention. Though I do kind of want to save the game and see if I can get a game over or bad ending just running there trying to talk to Monokuma. I want to see if they'll let me do that. No, they won't let me. Boo. The alarm is enabled. The electric barrier is up too. I can't get close to the shutter. And I only saw 4 Exosols. I don't know where the other one is. Perhaps inside the hangar. Hopefully I can find a good spot to survey the scene. If I remember correctly, there's a bathroom with a small window there. Oh, I was wondering what that was. There's a window. The bathroom window? Can I see from inside there? I peeked into the small window and saw a silhouette on the other side.
What are you doing here?
Kaito!
Don't shout, stupid. Kokichi will hear us.
Is he close by?
No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. It'll be bad news if he sees you here. He's got the Exosols with him.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, so what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Saving you, of course.
What? By yourself?
No, I'm just scouting the place. Tomorrow morning, we're all coming to rescue you.
All of you?
It was Maki's idea. Honestly, I had given up. We had all given up. But not Maki. She did everything she could to get you back. It's because she believes in you, Kaito. She knows that you would never give up, no matter how bad things got.
Yeah, of course. I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars. Even if the world has ended and humanity has gone extinct, I can't give up.
So what have you been doing here, Kaito? Oh, you know, being really depressed, looking up at the ceiling, thinking how I may as well just do it.
It'd be a crappy story if the hero gave up so easily.
Yeah, that's right, Kaito.
Coughing up blood in the toilet, you know, the usual.
Don't you worry. I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
There's something I want to ask him. I don't care if he's overconfident or acting. I just want to hear him say, "Don't worry, it'll be okay."
It's just... I'm happy you guys want to save me, but stay safe, okay? Getting close to an Exosol is dangerous, even if you've got an electro hammer.
Got it. By the way, are you feeling okay? Apart from the injury, obviously.
Who, me? Yeah, of course. It's nothing. Anyway, Kokichi should be back soon, so we better end our chat.
Okay, sure. And hey, Kaito, about what happened with Gonta.
Shuichi, I leave the rest to you.
What?
While I'm gone, you gotta support everyone. Especially Maki Roll. She can be reckless sometimes.
Yeah.
You're an impressive detective, through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it.
The super truth.
And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Rely on your friends. That's it. That's what I've been neglecting.
I believe in you. So I'm leaving the rest to you for now. You got it, Shuichi?
Kaito, thank you for being my friend.
Yes, I understand.
All right, now get going before Kokichi comes back.
You're right. See you tomorrow, Kaito.
After leaving Kaito with a smile, I returned to my room. There's no point in wandering around. I should stay in my room and relax. I tried to get myself into right mindset for the final battle, while I was meditating on it. I finished off my tea, and it was nighttime before I knew it. The last sip of tea tasted really good, which I think means that like all the honey I put in it just sort of collected at the bottom. Tragic. We go at dawn. I won't hesitate anymore. Kaito has taught me.
Right.
I have to do it. To live. To find a reason to live. I will fight. I spent that night with that thought nestled deep in my heart.
Don't panic. Just stay calm and listen. Well, if you're watching this Monokuma Theater segment, it's already too late. You kids might not know, but to a 100% cotton mascot like me, hope is, well, the thought of seeing young people brimming with hope, killing each other just to survive, watching their hope fade away, there's nothing more despair-inducing than that. My dear students, carrying humanity's hope, betraying, deceiving, and killing each other, it makes me oh so sad. Oh, how I long to see everyone's despairing faces, soaked in blood and tears. I've gone and done it.
After that empty announcement from Monokuma, I jumped out of bed.
All right.
Here we go. First, to the dining hall. I grabbed the charged electro hammer and ran out of my room. You know, I could take the back way into the dining hall, but I do kind of like the pageantry of going through these hallways and coming up to the door. Feels more proper like that.
We're all here.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready?
Of course, my electro hammer is all recharged.
At that moment, I realized one of us didn't have their electro hammer. Maki, where's your electro hammer?
Nope.
I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with.
Okay.
This is much better. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best.
Hey!
Then we're off.
Hey!
Before that, there's something I wanted to say. I scouted out the hangar yesterday.
Huh?
You scouted out the hangar?
Okay.
Yes, and I discovered that Kaito was trapped in the hangar's bathroom.
I see.
The bathroom, I see. That certainly is the best place to lock someone up.
If I remember correctly,
And I also saw Monokuma by the hangar. being protected by 4 exosols.
Is that all right?
So we have to be careful that we aren't spotted.
Oh, I saw that too.
You saw that? Were you at the hangar too, Kibo?
Yes.
Yes, I thought that I could get through to Kokichi before we carry out our plan. So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him.
What?
You tried to talk to him on your own?
Well,
I'm sorry, I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully.
How'd it go?
as I thought.
It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things.
What did you witness?
Well,
We can discuss that later. For now, I'll share what I saw that's relevant to our plan.
for now,
Shuichi saw 4 exosols that appeared to be guarding Monokuma. Well, I saw one of them enter the hangar.
no.
Just one?
Yes.
Yes, the green exosol.
If I remember correctly,
The green one. I'm sure I saw that one guarding Monokuma.
I made sure to stay out of sight while I watched. Neither the alarm system nor the electric barrier reacted to the exosol's presence.
Could it be?
Does that mean the alarm system and the electric barrier don't work on the exosols?
That's right.
Considering it's where the exosols are stored, that would appear to be a safe assumption.
Anyway, there are 2 exosols in the hangar. We should be careful. We only have one chance.
Okay.
Since this is our only electro bomb, we can't afford to miss.
you're right.
That's exactly right.
Well then, we're off for real this time.
Everyone!
Let's go! We must end this killing game once and for all, no matter what!
Energized and motivated, the group rushed out of the dining hall, one after the other.
All right.
Here I go!
Yeah, they're all the same colors that the monocubs were. And they would pilot the ones that matched their paint color. They are not very obvious on the design, but they're definitely, they're kind of painted like the monocubs were, where half of it's their color and then the other half is just like the blank metal. But they're a little like washed out color-wise, so it's easy not to notice. Anyway, I do get the sense. I have a feeling in the pit of my stomach that suggests we might be getting to the end of the stream soon. Also, I don't know if that came through on the thing, but my PS5 controller just informed me that its battery is low, even though it's been plugged into the computer the entire time. Oh, no, that's my head. That was my headset. Never mind. I don't know. My headset has low battery. It's also plugged into the computer. Is it not getting power from the computer? Oh God. Actually, one second. I have to plug this shit into my. I feel like that reduced the volume significantly doing that. But it's fine. For me, for you, it should still be the same. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, my normal headphones kind of had a cable issue, so I'm using my portable backup ones that I normally use with the iPad. Monokuma isn't there, and none of the exosols are moving. Monokuma's not here. He should have been protected by the exosols. And the exosols... You can see here, this is the blue ones. You can tell by the blue. They don't look like they're going to move. What's going on? And there are only 3 of them. There should be 2 more in the hangar.
That's true.
By appearances, the green one and the red one, I think. It's just like Kibo said. We should consider ourselves lucky that there's only 2. If all 5 of them are here, it'd be impossible to execute the plan.
All right.
Well then,
Everyone is here. Let's get started right away.
I'm
Are
ready.
you okay?
Maki, are you ready with the electro bomb?
Hey,
Who do you think you're talking to? It's similar to a grenade, except the detonation lags a bit after you push the switch. Once we roll this to the front of the shutter, it should disable... Hiccup. It should disable the alarm system.
that's obvious.
This won't fail.
The electro bomb has an effective range of 50 yards and lasts for 2 hours. If Kokichi's remote control is disabled, we'll stand a chance against the Exosols.
All right.
Let's stop Kokichi before he gets into the Exosol. But be ready for the worst. We might have to use the Electro Hammers. If he gets into that Exosol, I'll stop him with this hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
What's the matter?
What's wrong, Maki Roll? We're all ready to start, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, alright. Then let's go. Maki triggered the Electro Bomb, then rolled it in front of the shutter. And then...
100%.
The alarm system is disabled. Now we can approach the control panel.
Shuichi,
Shuichi, will you do the honors?
Leave it to me.
Alright, leave it to me.
All right.
If I hit the control panel with this, as I swung up the Electro Hammer, I suddenly noticed... Huh? The control panel was covered in marks as if damaged by something sharp.
What are you trying to pull?
Shuichi, what are you doing? Hurry up.
Okay.
Sorry, I've got it. No time to think now. I aimed my swing at the control panel and brought it down as hard as I could.
Oh my!
The electric barrier turned off.
Everyone,
Let's go!
We all ran to the shutter at once.
Alright!
We won't let Kokichi do whatever he wants anymore. You better be ready. This is it.
All right.
The remnants of despair end here and now.
After opening the shutter, we burst into the hangar, Electro Hammers in hand. To end this. To end this killing game. To end this despair. Uh-oh!
What?
A body has been discovered. Everyone, please gather at the Exosol hangar. The killing game just keeps going and going. The despair's not over yet.
Deadly Life. And with
What is
that,
this? What's going on?
we reach the end of our stream tonight. As it took a bit longer than usual, but we finally made it through the daily life segment of Chapter 5. It took an entire, almost 4 hours. Almost 4 hours, significantly longer than it has been in the past. So, I'm gonna go to the outro. Very, very eventful chapter. Very eventful. I'm like struck. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on. Our cast is only getting smaller, and I'm afraid to know that there's no way that in chapter 5 I feel like the culprit is not going to be easy to grok. That word's polluted now. I feel like the obvious circumstance of Kokichi put him in the crusher. I'm worried it's just not going to be that easy. But we'll find out next time on Danganronpa Thursday, when we get to actually investigating the murder that happened inside the Exisol hangar. Thank y'all, everyone, for coming. Thank you, Colin, for stopping by earlier. Thank you, Other One Dude, as always. Thank you both, Pick10 and Twee, who were in the... I don't think either of you said anything while you were here, but were very happily lurking while I was streaming this. Thank you, Vest, of course, for showing up. I'm always happy when people show up. It makes it super worth it and fun to do this when people drop by for it. So thank you again. I don't know what I will be streaming next week yet, besides this on the obvious Thursdays. I haven't gone through my plans. I'm thinking there's a couple things that are on the docket for the next couple of weeks. I do want to do the I have Peak on the brain. I kind of want to do Peak with the rest of the Gorge crew. I have Project Silverfish Early Access, which is a kind of like furry stalker game, as in, you know, Shadow of Chernobyl, not like being a stalker. There's a game coming out on July 10th, I think, called Shooty Shooty Robot Invasion, which I would like to play. Probably not on the 10th, because it's Danganronpa Thursday, unless I do Danganronpa a different day that week. We'll see. That's kind of what I'm thinking for the next, like, 2-ish weeks, is some of those, some persuasion of those. With that, though, I'm going to log off. Thank you, everyone, for joining me again, and I will see you next time.